Yo, my people, making a new video. So I was working on my internet, but right now I think it's fine now. So like the vid, and also speaking to wife a little bit. Sometimes if you don't marry, you gotta give wife some attention. So making a new video. Like the vid, subscribe, smash the like button, like the vid, guys, like the vid. Friday night hangout, guys, like the vid. We're not gonna stay too long because we're gonna discuss some topic, but we got some topic has to be controversial. We're gonna talk about it. It's very, 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 very important. Like that vid. Smash the like button, guys. Like the vid, smash the like button. Guys, we're going to talk about Manuel Ugarte and Moise Caicedo as the number one priority for Chelsea. We're going to talk Mason Mount to Manchester United for 55 million. Is it million euro? Which is but Chelsea are demanded 70 million pounds. We're going to have a discussion about Mason to United, Declan Rice to Arsenal. We're going to talk about Brighton for the first time in their history, making it to the Europa League. Wow, what a season for Roberto Di Zerbi. We're also going to talk about Frank Lampard discussion because I listened to some post match from my Lord in heaven. I feel like Ed booting him and doing a slight tackle on him. But we're going to have a discussion. Like that vid, guys. Like the vid. Subscribe, smash the like button. Guys, get that freaking likes up. It's very important. Like that vid, guys. We are getting to 3K subscribers. And my apologies. I'm working on the super chat because the paper is I'm working on super chat. I'm working on the membership tier, and I'm also working on the super stickers too. So that should be ready by July before the season starts. We'll surely make sure everything is ready. Because people are asking of super chat, it will be ready. Super membership will be ready where you can become a membership on my tie. There's $2, there's $5. There's also super sticker where there's Pep Guardiola drinking water, Mikel Arteta light balls, Eric and I bald egg. So Jose Mourinho, the special one. So I have so many super stickers there under the way you can view and check. So I'm working on variety of stuff in terms of that. Don't worry, we're gonna a brand new season, same channel, brand new season, different stuff in there. I'm also working on the effect, the musical effect too. We're working on so many stuff, but surely we're getting there. Smash the like button. We're on the road to 3K subscriber, guys. Please, I beg. Like that vid and subscribe. Smash the like button. Like that vid. Smash the like button. Like that vid. Like the vid. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, my people, on a day and like the video, subscribe, smash the like button, get that freaking likes up, guys. Get the likes up. So, firstly, let's talk about him. Based on the report from Fabrizio Romano, David Austin, majority of the report are saying it. Mason Mount to Chelsea to Manchester United is getting closer. It's advanced, it's getting closer. It will be done for 55 million euro. Mason Mount to Manchester United will be done for 55 million euro because people are asking what's my take about this. And this is my take. If I put it to the other guys, I have watched Terry being the captain of Chelsea, Lampard, John Obi Mikel, Drogba, Ashley Cole, Zola, Dennis White. So I can keep mentioning names who has become legend of the club, where Roberto Di Matteo, where they have kind of breathing the badges and everything. And I keep telling people, no players is bigger than the club. And if Mason believes He wants to go to United. He can elevate his game in United. Brother, adios. You can bounce because Chelsea. See, if Mason go, Chelsea will remain Chelsea. Even if it's the Chelsea will remain Chelsea. But if Messi believe he deserves the money he wants to get, and the Chelsea board are saying no, you don't deserve the money. And according to the report, the last time Chelsea offered Mason Mount a contract has been February of this year, which means Chelsea have already paused any transfer. Even if Pochettino had been saying it, there's a limitation to what Pochettino can say because it's already late in it. Mason has decided to go to United. That's his mind. He has decided to go to United, and nothing can change it. What can I do? Nothing, because he has decided to go to United. And sometimes in football, majority of time in football, when a player wishes to go somewhere, you got to allow him to go because it's his wishes. And I say it for me, Mason is a better player if he goes to you. See, if he goes to Liverpool, I'm gonna be worried. United, I'm not gonna be worried. Arsenal, no. But Liverpool, I'll be very, very concerned because club is gonna elevate Mason to a different level. Where I'm like, oh my god, a level. But United, I don't know who's gonna play United. Because I don't know where he's going to play there. Does he play double pivot beside Casemiro? Or does he play further forward? Does Eric Ten Hag play 4-3-3 where you play Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, and Mason Mount together? Does he? Maybe not. It depends. But if Mason believes he wants to go there, and reporters saying it, Eric Ten Hag is the one that wanted Mason Mount. He's pushing for him. I want Mason in my team. And if it is 55 million they are offering, we can't compromise. We gotta get the money and run away. We have to get the money and run away. Like I said, no players is bigger than the club. Whatever Mason decide, he's okay with me. I won't lose sleep on him. I will never lose sleep. He can bounce because I will tell people I've seen so many players leave Chelsea and Chelsea remain Chelsea. Hazard left, Mata left, Oscar left, Ramirez left. So many of them left. Chelsea still remain Chelsea. It doesn't change. So if Mason go, I don't care about proper Chelsea fans. I do not care about them. I don't care. So Mason goes, that's it. He can bounce. Another players will come in who will even give more to the badge than Mason. For me, I don't care. United, good luck. Adios to you, brother. Nothing more to say. But Kayman, your take on Mason Mount.
Firstly, good evening. I don't even know what time it is for you guys, but
It's evening, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good evening, everyone. What's up? What's up? Big up the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, Abdullah, it's very simple. Huh? Operation Grom. We have to get rid of Mount. Get rid of him. And listen, I see the reports of, is it 55 million euro or 55 million pound?
I think pounds.
Pound, huh? Yeah, so it's going to be something like around 60 something million euro.
That's around 60 to 70 though. I'm not mistaken.
67 euro. Listen, we can get 65 million pound for him. Trust me. You trust me. Mm-hmm. We're going to get that money. But listen,
that's what United are offering. That's what they're offering.
Listen, we're going to get that money. Don't worry about it. But Abdullah, the first thing you need to understand is Mount in himself is not a bad player. He's decent, not a bad player. Mm-hmm. The problem with Mount is what Mount brings, that atmosphere Mount brings. These stupid little fans. I don't know if you were active yesterday, mm-hmm. but Johnny Minerals went on a 3-hour long space by himself.
I saw
talking
it.
About Mount.
I saw it.
Talking about, you see, these are the type of crazy idiots that we need to get rid of. You understand? Mm-hmm. We have to kill. For me personally, Mount FC is 30 million euros. That's how much it costs. I value that group as 30 million. If we can kill these Alex Goldberg, these other guys like Pies and all these other useless guys that make a lot of noise for absolutely no reason, get rid of Mount. Throw him there. And Abdullah, I don't know if you've noticed this, but mm-hmm. have you not realized that Rice and Mount, they are working together? Every time you hear Mount is interested in one place, Rice's name pops up. Mm-hmm. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
It is like they are working together to go to the same club. I don't mind that. I don't mind it. Sell him for as much as you possibly can. If sacrificing Mount means that we can better our midfield. Because Abdullah, yesterday I didn't watch the game yesterday. I sent it to you. I talked to you on DMs.
I slept off. I didn't watch it yesterday too.
Abdullah, you know what happened? I wanted to watch the game, but 1 hour before I had some network and some personal issues. I couldn't watch the game. I saw the score today at around after Salah. I saw the score. I said, thank God I did not watch that game.
Mm-hmm.
Abdullah, in a world where we can get Mount and Gallagher for over 100 million, that is a lovely world. I like that. Abdullah, where can you ever get Mount and Gallagher for 100 million?
English stats.
You know how crazy that is. Listen, get rid of this guy. Get rid of him completely. Throw him to United. Let them next season, Casemiro, Bruno, Mount in midfield. Abdullah, Casemiro, Mount, and Bruno in the midfield. Oh my, it's going to be lovely. It's going to be lovely. I want Mount, get rid of him. Get rid of him.
Was for me because what do you think of the pop? Because there's a level the way I rate Mount, the way Chelsea fan base, especially the proper Chelsea fan rating, I don't feel good about it because it's not a semi-god. I've seen so many players come to Chelsea, so many big names come to Chelsea and go, and Chelsea still remain Chelsea. Chelsea did not change. So if because Mount is heading to United, because if he believes he's good enough to play under Eric Ten Hag and he wants to go there, he can go. I don't care.
Yes.
He can go. I don't care.
Abdullah, usually in this fan base, we don't deal with agenda that much. Recently,
this team here, no agenda. This team is real.
Is this real?
Other YouTube can do that. This YouTube here, we don't do that here. We do not.
Abdullah, my stance is very clear on Mount. If he does not want to sign, why do you keep a man who doesn't want to be here?
Exactly.
Why? Football, you get players that used to play for your rivals. That is the game nowadays. That is the game. There's no such thing as allegiance anymore. You move along. You're telling me you cannot find a better player than Mount?
We can.
But it is more, Abdullah, personally for us, we do not have a connection to Mount. That's why we can be impartial about him. But for someone who says, oh my God, Mount used to go to the kindergarten my child used to go to, how do you talk to someone like that? How do you talk to someone like that? It makes absolutely no sense. I see people making compilations of lockdown season for Mount to make an argument for him. I say, that is 3 years ago. What are you guys doing?
The past is the past.
The past is the past. We move on. If he doesn't want to be here, sell him. He doesn't want to sign. That's fair. The same problem, Abdullah, the thing is, I don't know if people don't remember Oscar and Mata.
Yeah.
When Oscar left, you know how painful it was for me.
Azad Mata, Mazaska.
Because Abdullah, there's actually a similarity with Oscar and Mount right now. Oscar was asked, he received wages that we could not give him. I think how much the Chinese want? They gave him 275 a week. How much would they?
They gave him 300. I think is it
300?
Something like that.
So tell me, Abdullah. So tell me.
He has to feed his family.
Exactly. I am not angry about it, but let's keep agenda out of it. He doesn't want to be here. Get rid of him. We move. Give me that money. I go fund Ugarte and all these guys. Let me build my midfield again. Blue eyes, my brother. How are you?
Because the issue with me.
I'm good, my brother. I hail.
It's a dark day for you. Huh? It's a very dark day. Huh?
I'll come to you on this because me, as a fan base, I've said it a lot of time. If a player is not bigger than the club, that's not one for me. And with James have signed, Trevor Chalobah has renewed, Ben Chilwell has renewed, Amanda Broja, who is injured, renewed his contract. So many players have renewed their contract in Chelsea. Mason is the only one that has not renewed his contract, and he's been offered.
Abdullahi, if you don't remember, he purposely pushed his contract for this year.
I know.
He did not want to sign. He did not want to sign that year.
And this is why I said to players, people might say he needs to get his bag, he needs to get his money. United is not going to pay Mason 275, 250.
Nope, they're going to give him 200.
Harry Ten Hag has come out and said it. I'm not playing players on big wages. No, players need to understand there's a wage cut when it comes to that aspect. So there is so how much is going to get paid United? I don't know. Max.
Yeah, but Eric Ten Hag, what kind of control does Eric Ten Hag have over player salary?
He has control because they give.
He has control. He's the manager now.
They give the power because Ronaldo was the highest paid player, and when Ronaldo left, he cut out the wages and said no, nobody is getting higher. No. He said If players are
So
getting that,
you're telling me Ten Hag is also director of football operations.
No, they have a director of football, but
So
Ten Hag
so
is
but so
like
so
Pep,
so Ten
who has
Hag.
who has an
Hold on. So you're telling me Ten Hag negotiates their salary and wages with the club?
Yes, it
No,
comes to
I think it is more of these targets.
They said it does not want player to get high on high wages too much.
No, but I don't. So, for example, if Man U wants to go for a player right now that is sorted by everybody in the world, and the player is worth 350,000 a week, you want to tell me Ten Hag is not going to agree?
It will
No, unless
they will come to
unless he wants him. I think unless he wants him.
Unless Ten Hag, if Ten Hag wants him, United will get him. But the problem
for you to say, the reason I'm asking you all these questions, and with all due respect, is because for you to say that Man U cannot offer Mason.
No. They can afford it.
Hold on. For you to say that Man U cannot offer Mason more than 200, you see how misguided and myopic your positioning is. This is how you know that it's not really that you want Mason Mount out. This is Mason Mount hatred.
No.
Hold on. You don't even have what do you guys know about Man U negotiating deals?
No, I'm talking about wages. I'm not even talking about contract.
So who says to you that Mason Mount cannot secure a 300,000
never
a week?
Why?
How? Why?
Blue Eye. 300K for Mason Mount. You're joking.
And kind of players that are getting high wages.
Guys, calm down. It's all about, it's an agency discussion. It's all about his agent and the club that they're looking at. It doesn't matter about the product, is what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter about the product. It's what was negotiated. So you guys are here saying, the reason you're saying this is because you just don't feel Mason Mount is worth that much money.
He isn't.
You're trying to evaluate this is this is market valuation based on the street value. It's not the football value.
For me,
it's not the football market value.
Oh my god. Blue Eyes, your boy is leaving, man.
No, like I already said in this time already, Blue Eyes. He has checked us in 2021. And then Mason has said, I'm out of here. And since then, he has rejected so many contracts in Chelsea. And I said, if you are demanding amount of money you are demanding, you have to perform for the owner to say, okay, we're gonna give you that money. So if you're not gonna perform to the level, that's the board, the Chelsea board stance right now that
amen.
The level has not leveled up where you want to pay that money.
Again, you can't give
that money
again. What's his name? We always use this kid from Colombia.
Yes.
Jaime, thank you. James Rodriguez. Okay. Exactly. We always use James Rodriguez as the sacrificial lamb. I remember when we were having this discussion before he did, after the World Cup.
Yeah.
I remember. People who knew he was going to end up at Real Madrid. So again, it all depends on the deal that is done. The fans, what I find with Mason Mount, and this is the reason why I'm even talking about this, the fans are trying to be the judge and the jury on Mason Mount. They don't want to give Mason Mount a chance, even if Mason Mount is leaving. See, let me tell you how you guys are sounding. Even if Mason Mount leaves, he still cannot get a good deal when he leaves. That's how you sound.
No.
That's how you sound.
Bless
for me. Even if he leaves, he will not get anything more than 200.
But
so you're already condemning him again.
No, because I'm not in that.
Listen, guys, let me tell you one thing. That's terrible. For a kid that is part of the furniture for us, of course he's
what furniture? The guy has been on the bench.
No. You don't even get what I mean by when I say part of the furniture. That's why we don't. I'm not going to talk about it again. But again, the way this kid is just about to go get his bag. He's 24. He's trying to hustle.
Yeah, 24.
He's trying to hustle. Obviously, his performance has dipped. I said it right after the Euros. His performance has dipped, but he's trying to get the best possible position for himself. He's just about at the cost.
Oh, okay. Kingsley's a United fan. That is a United fans. So I don't know.
200.
Yeah,
it doesn't
but
make sense.
Again, I know, but you see, the thing is, right now, Mason Mount is being adjudicated by the streets. So even Man U fans now, like some of my friends, we were drinking the other day. Man U fans right now, when the rumor hit the streets that Mason Mount is coming, Man U fans have the rejection therapy. No, we don't want Messi. They are using the Chelsea fans' sentiment to judge Mason Mount. So you guys don't even want this boy to eat. You don't want him to play, and you don't want him to eat. That's how you're sounding.
No, the Blights, you can. Okay, yeah, for me. No, the Blights. Like I said,
You don't want him to.
I'm not a United fan.
You want him to leave. Hold on. You want him to leave, and at the same time, you don't want him to eat. Okay, now.
No.
Okay, now.
For me, because United have a wage cut where they don't want to pay.
Yeah, but why are you thinking about United's wage cut when now the word on the street is he's going to United? So
yes.
You don't even know what deal is being negotiated. Why are you thinking about United's wage cut when
we're
Chelsea?
Like we're only going based on the report we are hearing, where it's gonna be giving. It's leaning towards United because Liverpool and Arsenal want him, but they already publicly said that they want to play under Ten Hag, and Ten Hag already wants him. So, which for me shows United have a wage cut after Ronaldo left, which was winning like.
It still does it. Listen, team. Listen, let's think as board of directors now. Let's think like the guys behind the office. Okay, every team is souping up right now. You see what's going on in the market.
Yeah,
every team is. You're gonna see teams probably pull triggers worth about 100 million this summer. And when I mean pulling triggers worth about 100 million, I'm saying base. That's just base, starting base. I wish Carl was here. Carl will probably buttress this point.
Yeah.
So listen, despite the fact that Ten Hag is trying to sound like this prudent professor that runs a lean and mean machine, I don't need to spend all this money on my players. If this is the player he wants, and Mason Mount's agent is able to negotiate the deal, let him go. Chelsea fans don't want him already. Let him go. Listen, I hope Mason Mount gets a $400,000 a week.
He won't get that. Never. United.
Abdullah, wait. Blue eyes. You don't understand. Blue eyes. None of us. No, Abdullah, wait. Blue eyes. None of us have an issue with Mason Mount leaving. We want him to go. The problem is, here's my problem, right? A lot of Chelsea fans, especially the proper Chelsea idiots, they come to me and they argue. They say, no, we're not valuing him how we should value him. He deserves 300k. So if he goes to United and gets only 200k, roughly the exact same amount we were offering him, it's going to look very bad on these guys, is it not? Proper Chelsea blue blood nonsense.
No. But Keyman, let me tell you something.
That's my issue. Not the amount he's getting paid. That's not my issue.
Keyman, let me tell you something. Not sorry to interrupt you, first of all, Keyman, but let me tell you something.
No problem.
I haven't even addressed the point that he could go to Man U and he could even earn less, but I'll get there in a minute. All I'm saying is one, you and I, the streets, we don't know what Mason Mount's agency is like.
Yes.
Maybe Mason hold on. Mason Mount's agent. Listen, Mason Mount probably wants to stay. I'm not here to defend Mason Mount, but Mason Mount think about Mason Mount as Mason Mount Inc. INC. Mason Mount is a business operation. And right now, all indications are pointing to he needs to get that deal. He needs to get what's right. Now, secondly, if Mason Mount goes to Man U and earns 200,000, guess what? It's like Mason Mount earned 350,000 because he went to enemy territory to earn what he could have gotten, and he has that. And he's going to play Champions League.
Yep.
So he's going to play Champions League.
Yeah.
So if you add the what do you call it, the soft benefits, like how they have it in soft cost. If you add the soft benefits to the actual wage package, it's a lofty deal. So why don't you go and see if you can get another 100 grand? If you're his agent, he's going to play Champions League. He's going to play for the enemy. So we're going to be watching him with envy next season.
No,
I'll be watching Messi. For me, no. For me, no. With tea in my hand, and I'll be eating pancakes.
I could not care. I honestly could not care.
Once I see here we go, I'm ready to celebrate because I want
Abdullah.
It's always easier said than done, man. When
no. Blue eyes, you don't understand. We are going to
the only way that will get me worried, concerned, agitated, and fear is if it's Mason go to Liverpool, because I know how good Klopp is when they prove him. That will scare the hell out of me. I will get worried because Klopp will make Mason oh my God, a very good player where he will be very scary. With Ten Hag, I'm not sure yet.
FB, my brother, thank you. You see what FB said in the comment? FB, my brother or my sister, God bless you. That's exactly what it is. It's all about having that chance. If Ten Hag actually pulled the trigger that he wants Mason Mount, listen, Mason Mount in that midfield, hey, Paul Scholes coming up, young Paul Scholes.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Blue Eyes, you have to chop your tongue. You have to chop your tongue for saying that.
Young Paul Scholes in the making. Young Paul Scholes.
Blue Eyes, Abdullah, you know, there's only one thing I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Mount FC dying on the deathbed. It's going to be a good summer.
No, I want this boy to be world class that he's supposed to be. He has a lot of work to do.
Let him go.
Hold on. Let me just say something. I pray that this boy becomes the world class player that he's supposed to be. His ceiling is so high. He just hit a rut. Hold on, let me just finish. His ceiling is so high. He just hit a rut. His form dipped, and unfortunately, there wasn't the right coach to nurture this kid. So right now, he's playing with 2 left feet, guaranteed. But I tell you one thing: any coach that can unearth Mason Mount, like FB is saying in the comments, I'm telling you, this boy, especially now that he's at the cusp of his prime, he's just right there. Hey, man.
J2S, United fan base, your take on Mason to United, 55 million.
I really don't want him.
Minerals. He has the minerals,
J2S. This is what I'm saying.
He has the minerals. He has the minerals.
The hate is real. The hate is real.
He's got so many minerals. Keep him at Chelsea, man.
But
no,
my brother, thank you. My brother,
Blue Eye said, we don't have the facilities to raise his ceiling. Understand?
What's his ceiling?
He's still. Oh, yo, you don't want to know, bro. This is J2S. This is. I said, and I know this is blasphemous because I know he's your legend. This is Paul Scholes in the making.
Paul Scholes, yes.
This is. Hold on, I'm not done. Where's my boy from Bayern Munich, former captain? Hi.
Lamb.
Yeah.
No, Schweinsteiger. Yes.
Lamb. Thank you very much.
Lamb.
If this kid can get his head together and find the right coach, like you guys are advocating for Ten Hag, I'm telling you, he uplifts your midfield by tenfold. J2S.
Champions League winner, by the way. J2S, Champions League winner.
You're feeding up. No, J2S. Lastly, before you go, J2S, sorry for stealing your mic. You're feeding off the Chelsea fanatism. You're just because you're listening to what the Chelsea.
Yeah, I will read the comment. Don't worry, I will read the comment.
You don't want to look at the player for what he is. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, Sheikh. Go ahead, J2S.
Yeah, if he's so good, you can keep him at Chelsea. Because if he's only midfield signing for Man United that are going to make this summer, then I'm writing off next season because we're going to see a midfield of Bruno, Casemiro, and Mason Mount.
J2S, man, that's a pretty impressive midfield. If you do, come on, man, that's pretty good.
Let me get the shot. I'll come back. Let me get the shot. Vote for Fit said. He's right. Relax, easy. To be fair, Mount should get a good pay rise. He is a Chelsea 2-2. He has one bad season and he got crucified. Relax. I've seen Terry Lampard.
Don't mind them.
Demanded 2-year contract from Chelsea. Gonna scare crucified then.
Don't mind them.
Relax. Not only Mount only. See, it's happened in Chelsea for a very long time. It's not the first time. So
Mount is part of the Chelsea union. The union covers him.
Kingsley said, Man United wouldn't pay more than £200 for Mason. I would take Mount at United. Oh my God. Every Ten Hag get the best out of Mason Mount.
You see?
Maybe, but I still think
Kingsley is right. Kingsley is right. He's very right.
They had a bad season.
But guys, you guys are not even thinking about the optics of this thing. Just imagine first day of next season, Mason Mount in red. Nah.
I would love it.
It would be crazy.
I don't know how you guys follow Chelsea. I don't understand this. Your Chelsea.
I will not be worried. John Terry left Chelsea. Lampard left Chelsea. Chelsea remain Chelsea.
No. John Terry and Lampard, when they left Chelsea, they left to go play golf. Stop, Abdullahi. They didn't leave when they were 23, 24. What are you talking about, Abdullahi? Come on.
Blue Eyes. Mason leaving Chelsea for me will not worry me. I will not lose sleep.
It's not worrying me either, but it's like, what do you want him to do? You want him to leave, and at the same time, you don't want him to
No. Blue Eyes, I want him to leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, wait, no.
Leave,
but to J2, he's a wonderful talent.
Let me read the chat.
Go
ahead, guys.
So Chelsea fans 18 on kid. I just hope we pay buyback clause. Last no buyback clause. It can bounce. Ten Hag has the same player wages. I'm telling you guys, Ten Hag with Mount is a problem if you guys sell him. In fact, I want to see it live myself because I will be worried if he goes to Liverpool than United. But we'll see.
Look at what Chelsea Blue is saying in the comments.
Mount will absolutely ball in the next club. It's Chelsea team. Ten Hag
United thing. It's a United thing.
Mount is a baller.
You see? The streets no ball.
And I promise you, Mason will get easily. I don't think he'll get paid 300, but we'll see.
You see?
No. Wait, Abdullah, wait. Abdullah, wait. Go back to that comment.
God bless you.
To be fair, Jadon Sancho was on 350. To be fair.
Even though Sancho
if I'm being honest and fair.
Even though Sancho is my boy, but God, imagine.
We'll see.
Because Mount can just point at him and say, "This guy's on 350. What the hell did he do?" That's true. That's true.
Yeah, so we can see Mount is versatile player, and that's what Ten Hag wants. I think he's more like a modern day Lampard. Stop, guys. Stop. Don't complain. Stop. guys. Stop.
More like what?
Lampard. Stop. I hate Lampard as a manager, as a player.
He could be right.
Stop, right?
No, man. Mount is Gallagher with the first touch. That's what he is. Barely a first touch.
Fofana has a special file in my office.
Don't worry. Casemiro is doing 2-man job. Now add Mount to that, and his life gets better.
Exactly. You see,
Mount is definitely great for Man United. But do respect Mount and English.
Yes, English is that.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God, I can't even do that with the straight face.
I'm telling you.
Mount is a cash now in England. Man United will pay him.
They will pay top dollar.
If he has an agent that is hungry, the agent should go for the kill.
And assisted in the Champions League final, and we sold him to United. Mount will get to be
he goes slaughter.
Chelsea letting Mount go will be a mistake, like Robert. No.
Oh my God, no, it's not. No, it's not.
No. Talk about United, Chelsea, guys. We'll get there. Don't worry. We'll come back to this. James, do you guys, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Don't worry.
Special segment. If I see Mount at another club, I'm done, man. James,
my brother, God bless you. God bless you, James.
Come back. Come to your club, you'll be fine. Sancho is good. None needs to stay in his tapes. None needs to understand less is more.
Don't vote with your feet. Don't mind them. You see this. I thank you. You're seeing what I saw. Thank you.
So J2S,
my God,
your pros and cons on Mason, Ibikunle, Ojinaka, Chukwuemeka Mount.
What are the pros of Mason Mount? He runs around.
Okay.
He's a good professional.
J2S, let me take out.
J2S, he claps at the end of the game.
Let me take out.
Oh yeah, expected claps.
Hold on. Let me.
Haters will always hate.
Let me take out my Chelsea fan base out and proper Chelsea fan that annoys the heck out of me because I wanted him gone because of those proper Chelsea fans because I want to see their tears. Mason is a good player. He is a damn good player. I get him. But you see this proper Chelsea fan, they are annoying me that they get my head out. So I want him gone. So they will follow him.
Abdullah will have a party.
I will celebrate as if there's no
tomorrow. Oh my God.
My celebration is already waiting. If it goes.
I think Johnny Middles will kill himself. Honestly. I think he'll kill himself. I'm saying.
Someone like Mount, this is what Mount will give you when you go to United. This is why I said I want to see how Ten Hag is gonna go because if he goes to club, I know what club is gonna get from Mount. That's why I'm saying I will be worried because I know club the way he wants to use Mount. My God, if club handle Mount, I am finished as a Chelsea fans. The Liverpool fans will come at me because I know how good he is on that. How good he will be on that club. On that Ten Hag, I'm not sure yet. I need to see it. I'm not sure. But what I see giving to United is 1, the intensity. 2, I said it with blue eyes and I will repeat it again. Lampard did not develop Mount the way I want him to develop him. In Derby County in Chelsea, he overused Mount, which I criticize Lampard for hold on a minute. He's a talented player, But under Tuchel, we saw the best of Mason. People might say COVID, but that is the best of Mason. Shooting, decision making, knows before you run, it do less run, but brilliant decision making. Where I'm like, okay, hold on a minute.
Yeah, but he won Player of the Year under
yes,
Frank Lampard.
which Tuchel get the best out of him when Tuchel was coaching.
Like,
Wait, has he won it? He's won it twice, right?
He won
it
Player
twice,
of the Year
and
under Frank Lampard. So Frank Lampard didn't even get enough time to mold Mason Mount.
No, Bryce. Frank Lampard is being biased when it comes to Mason, and I don't like that. It's been loyalty, and that annoys me because
Lampard is a midfielder.
Okay. When Lampard took over in his first season, in Derby County, he played him and Tomori together. I was like, okay, good. He's developing him. Then he came to Chelsea in the COVID-19 era where I expect Lampard to develop Mount. But every day, Mount this, Mount that, Mount play left wing. Tomorrow, he play right wing.
He won. Hold on, Abdullahi. But he won Player of the Year. How?
For me, the Player of the Year he won for me was only justified for one season. I don't think he deserved it. The second season was supposed to be given to
but Abdullahi, a kid that just came from Derby, won Player of the Year ahead of Pedro, Willian, who else was there?
No, he didn't.
He didn't.
No, he did.
He didn't. Not the first year. He won the last 2 years.
No,
so the first time he won it wasn't under Frank Lampard?
No, it was the season when we won the Champions League. That was
who won it under Frank Lampard? Okay, Kovacic.
That was what I was criticizing Lampard.
It was Kovacic, but Frank Lampard. No, there was something. Mason Mount won Young Player of the Year.
He won it twice. Player of the season.
No, Young Player of the Year. That's what he won under Frank Lampard. Thank you. Somebody
yes,
he
won it.
That's what he won under Frank Lampard. That's testament to grooming a young child.
Oh my God, Blue Eyes, are you honestly?
That's crazy.
But like, for me, Lampard did not groom Mount the way I want him to groom Mount. He's been loyal and biased, and I don't. For me, because Lampard played under Ranieri, Ancelotti, and Mourinho, he learned and he was groomed under this player. So I expected the same thing from him. But Lampard is biased and his loyalty is it's making my head. That's why I wanted him gone. If Mount is gone, his fan base, the Chelsea proper fan can follow him there and say, go. But just where this is me talking now. Getting Mount for me, you have Casemiro, you have Bruno. It's good for Ten Hag because someone like Mount, if it can be coached properly, if Mount can be coached properly, you have a player in your hand. You have a very damn good player in your hand. That's what I'm saying. If he goes to Liverpool, I will be worried. I know the way Klopp wants to use him. I know for a fact. Klopp he knows how to use Mason. He will use him very well.
Will Liverpool give him 250,000?
No,
hell no.
Nah.
Of course.
Wait, can I speak? Can I speak on Mount?
I want J2 to finish. I will come to you.
Okay.
He's a United fan.
Mount fits Liverpool like a glove compared to United because he's an upgrade of Henderson because he's Henderson with actual footballing ability of some sort. Because Henderson's just a cardio merchant. That's what he does. If he goes to and Jurgen Klopp can get something out of this player, I don't know about Ten Hag.
I'm not sure. That's me too. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about Ten Hag. I can see it in Klopp because he did it to Wijnaldum, he did it to Milner, he did Henderson. He fits that midfield better because of his ability, like his running and all that kind of stuff. The amount of pressing he can do per game, all that kind of stuff.
Let me ask you a question.
United don't play like that.
J2S, let me ask you a question. Mason Mount and McTominay, who's better?
Yeah.
No, hold on. I'm just going to run through a quick roster with you. Mason Mount and McTominay, who's better? Let's talk football. J2S, just for 1 second.
Yes, let's go for the players.
Who's better?
Man of McTominay. It's lesser two evils.
No, but let's run a quick exercise. Who's better? Mason, right?
Yes.
Okay. Mason Mount and Fred, who's better? No, hold on now. I just want to learn. I'm trying to learn. We're exchanging ideas. Hold on. We're sharing ideas. Mason Mount and Fred, who's better?
Just wait, don't answer. I know Bryce.
Next is going to be Mason Mount and Van der Beek.
It's gonna be Man.
Now Mason Mount and Van der Beek. Who's better?
No, I'm taking Van der Beek over Man.
Oh, yeah. Now you're not. Listen, the one I'm scared, the one I'm kind of iffy to ask is Mason Mount and Bruno, because Bruno is a bad man. He's cold.
Don't even that their level.
But it's a valid debate. Bruno is cold.
No,
I
no,
give it to him.
no. Wait. Blue eyes.
Mount
If you take
ahead,
away
guys.
Bruno's nonsense,
Mount ahead.
quick
Mount
like
ahead.
this stylish nonsense passes.
But if Bruno is not available, Mount can. If let's say Bruno has two games off, he picks a, God forbid, something. Mount is a perfect replacement for Bruno. Now here's
Blue eyes.
Hold on.
If Ten Hag is playing this counter-attacking football that he's doing, Mount can fit well. He can fit perfectly well. I can see it.
I'm not done with my survey. Mason, here's another question, and this is going to be controversial. Mason Mount and Casemiro.
Stop there. Stop.
No, stop there. That's too far.
They don't play the same position. Come on.
I'm just asking who is more.
Stop.
Who is the player that is more?
Please. Blue eyes.
Hold on. Let me ask you another question. Who has a higher ceiling, Mason Mount or Casemiro?
Casemiro. Club walk off. What are you saying?
Blue eyes, they don't even play the same position. Like, when's the DM?
Listen, the reason I ran that exercise, right? And I'm glad.
Jake, I am done too. Excuse me.
I'm glad you guys are pissed. Pissed. Because it's easy to say Mason Mount.
Blue eyes, every stream you always surprise me, man.
No. It's easy. It's always easy to throw Mount under the bus, and understandably so. He's been shit, but at the end of the day, if you actually intrinsically look at,
oh my god,
the balance of your midfield, Liverpool, Man U, even Real Madrid, Mount fits like a glove.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Abdullah, do you remember when?
What does he excel at?
Sorry,
on the ball. What does man excel at on the ball?
For me, like I already said it. If you are getting, if then for me, Mount, because you get it. Yeah, people might say the player of the season and this. Like I said, his best season for me was under Thomas Tuchel.
Yes.
Because Lampard did not
won the Champions League.
Yes, Lampard didn't use him the way I want Lampard to use him, because Mason is a talented player. Tuchel used him well, where I was impressed with him. And if he's going to Ten Hag, I want to see how Ten Hag is gonna use. That's what I'm saying. If it's going to Liverpool, I will be worried, because I know.
No, Abdullah. If Mount is not assist and score in a game,
if Mount is going to Man United, I can see Ten Hag playing Casemiro, Bruno, and Mount together. He can play both of them together, which will work. He can play those three of them together, which will work, because you have Casemiro who is a proper DM. Bruno can play that passing, and what you need for Mason is that half turn. So someone that Bruno can pass. You need someone that can just be in that position to either shoot
J2S
or score goals. Is Mason.
J2S.
Yes.
Why do you think that Man U always plays the counter? Do you think you guys would rather play the counter, or why do you think you guys always play on that counter?
We play the counter because we don't have the players and the facility to play actual Ten Hag. You know, like Ten Hag at Ajax, what he used to play there is completely different to what he may not have done, like bits here and there against the smaller teams, but against the bigger teams, we can't pass them off the park. We go to Liverpool, we go to Arsenal, we go to Man City, we go to all these big teams. We can't play them off the park. Even the likes of Brighton or a Brentford, we can't play them off the park because we don't have the midfielders for that job. Like Casemiro, he's a good player, but look at his partners. Is Bruno a possession-based player?
Here's another question, J2S. Do you think Mason Mount solves that problem?
No.
No.
Because, listen, it's not a big problem. It's actually because you don't have someone that can press.
Right. Mason Mount is a coronation signing. You understand? It's for the king. You feel me?
Yes.
It's a coronation signing.
Danny, Mason Mount to Man United.
I'm just having a ball here.
The thing is that with Mason Mount here, the thing for me is basically you have a certain section of the Chelsea fan base that overrate the guy, that call him like world class and the next like generational talent, which is not. And the guy's a very good player, but then you have like the rest of the like some of the other guys that he like what he stands for, and then they're gonna call him trash and he's this trash player. Like, this guy is a very good player. For me, he has the potential to be a very good player. The way people talk about him like some trash player, I've seen all these like Liverpool fans and Man U fans saying, "Oh, he's trash," and the way they talk. Like, this guy is a good player. Like, let's not you guys are acting as if this guy is just some trash player that all of a sudden doesn't know how to play football and all that. There's a player there. Like I said, for the past 2 seasons, the guy was progressing, and then this year, like let's not, because the whole team has been bad. I'm not gonna blame this guy just because he had the down year like the rest of the team. And the guy has played
Ogakal is here. Thank God.
And the thing is that you see they have excuses for they have excuses. You know, they have excuses for guys that say, "Oh, he played a lot of football." You know how many games these guys played since he started, especially like, these guys played like almost every game. So I'm not surprised that probably the guy got fatigued. This year got injured. He got injuries as well. Mm-hmm. So I don't think he's that trash player that people make him seem to be. Like there's a decent player there. Like even for me, like for him, it would be best to leave Chelsea. For me, he's not like a very good team. For me, he can be like a starter / good bench player. But like I honestly, if we could keep him, I wouldn't mind keeping. But obviously, the salary.
He's leaning.
Yeah, he doesn't want to stay.
Doesn't want to stay. He wants to leave.
He wants to leave. Mm-hmm. If he goes to Liverpool or Man United,
according to the report, he'll probably by next week will possibly hear everything.
Yeah.
I think we'll probably hear
but it's looking like okay.
But and the thing is that all these coaches, like all these coaches, they play him and they like him. There's a reason why. Obviously, sometimes us as football player we think like we know the best, but if all these coaches want this, there must be something in the guy. Yeah, the guy must not be that trash player that all of these guys they see something in it.
I don't get Lampard as a manager, so don't even mention his name. So
no, but on the good managers don't know like I said on the Tuchel.
It is because of Lampard that Tuchel found Mount. What are you talking about? If Lampard did not find Mount, Tuchel will not use Mount.
Blue eyes, Lampard is a generational prick as a manager. I don't want to go there.
Well, no, I think that yeah, and I see like people like this guy is better than Gallagher. Yeah. Let's not. Gallagher is a trash football player.
Gallagher should be. Oh my God. Oh Lord.
This guy is better than
Kenny. The reason I want him to leave is the proper Chelsea fan base.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the people that are waiting.
They are making my head hurt. So Mason, for the love of God and for your future, get out. So if you leave, those proper Chelsea fan base will follow you, and I'll be happy. I can have rest of my and I can celebrate in peace and enjoy my life in peace. It needs to just go.
If like Man U or Liverpool get him, and then Liverpool I think would be the best solution for him. But if Man U get him and Ten Hag can like coach him the way like there's a good player there. I don't think it's as bad as
there is a good player.
There's a good player there. But honestly, for the fee, I won't mind it. Like if we're gonna get like up to like 60, maybe 65.
The report is 55 million pounds. I think in euros like 60, 70, something like that.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Abdullah,
yeah.
Could you zoom in on my profile for a second, please?
What's the profile? Hold on a minute. You are sick in the head. What other?
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Mr. Cow, Mason Mount to Man United, based on the reports, Austin and Fabricio is leaning to United.
Well, if a player wants to leave your club, let him go, please.
Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
I have thank you. Go sir for you, sir.
He does not want to leave. He does not want to leave. Let's not get it twisted.
He's leaning towards United. He wants to leave.
He does not want to. The reason why he's leaving, Carl. Hold on, Carl. The reason why he's leaving, just to clarify, is because Chelsea have failed to meet his counter demands.
What the demand?
Wait. What does he want, Blue Eyes? What does he want?
He wants 300.
Mr. Cow. This is what Mason wants. And which I'm like, okay, I understand what the board are doing, and I understand Mason.
No, is what I'm saying true or false?
Let me explain. Okay.
Because Blue Eyes. You know that when a player demands a salary, he knows the club won't pay him. He wants to leave.
No.
Yes.
No. He did not ask for what the club cannot pay him. He asked for what he's due.
What is due? You can't get things on there. Excuse me. I have to.
Let me use that.
But Messi cannot get more than Chelsea.
Abdullah, let me use the example of Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling had a contract on the table. He wanted more. The club said no. Raheem Sterling wanted to leave.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
No, but think about we're talking about Raheem Sterling, a seasoned vet, versus Mason Mount that is on the cusp of becoming.
Why is Mount trying to go to United for crying out loud?
Why not? Chelsea doesn't want to give him what they want. What he wants.
Twice. Mason cannot get 300. We don't have a UC and you're expecting me to give Mason that money. Excuse me?
Especially after this.
He has UCL. He has a UCL. What are you talking about?
No, he don't, but that's
Blue Eyes.
Blue Eyes. This is the different ownership, and the thing is that this year they came in and with the season is dropping, and this is not Abramovich guys. This is like these new guys. So with the season he just dropped, you can't justify giving this guy this type of salary. You just can't. Even though he did good in the past years, but that's a different ownership.
No, because why are Chelsea fans so concerned about the purse when it comes to Mason Mount? When Chelsea when Chelsea was looking at Opanka at 120 million, Chelsea was saying, Chelsea fans were saying, I hope Chelsea can add more.
Blue Eyes.
To go and get
Enzo Fernandez for me is a fantastic football player. I would say it
the fact that he compared Enzo and Mount, it just shows you where Blue Eyes is. There's no need to argue. Let him continue.
Listen, Opanka won World Cup. I give it to him, but Opanka and Mech are in the same level. Say they're in the same.
Never.
Oh my God.
Excuse me?
Carl, my brother, Carl.
Do you see what we're dealing with? Do you see what we're dealing with? Do you see what we're dealing with?
Blue Eyes, come now, back.
Never. I'll never agree. Never. Enzo Fernandez are amazing.
They are in the same draft, like in the NBA, the same draft year. They're in the same draft.
Draft what?
No. I'm sorry, nah.
Enzo Fernandez.
No. And Kenny, this is not the first time Blue Eyes has said this type of stuff, man. I remember Lampard. These guys scammed us with the Lampard.
No, I know Blue Eyes. I don't know. He likes them English.
No. As long as you have a British passport, Blue Eyes will back you to the moon.
Guys, my problem is this.
Blue Eyes might be proper chose.
No, my problem is this. Let me tell you my problem. I want. Listen, I'm.
Blue Eyes, you were born on the wrong continent, my friend.
Listen. I can't wait for Mason Mount to leave. I can't wait for Mason Mount to leave. Like the more
so you can shove it down our throats, huh?
No, so that at least Chelsea fans can learn, because it's going to be.
Don't tell us, oh my God, look how well he's doing at United. Oh my God, look what he's doing.
No. We're just going to learn, and we're going to learn from this experience. This is a kid that never got a chance to be coached properly, and you guys threw him to the wolves.
Wow. Okay.
You threw him to the wolves.
Right. If I'm hearing here we go for Mason Mount, I would say.
Meanwhile, I see Opanka running around like he's running in the backyard trying to pick up.
Playing with cocaine Gallagher. Excuse me, stop her now. Playing with cocaine. That useless idiot. Who doesn't
but did you see what Casemiro did? Did you see what Casemiro did to Opanka?
That guy is terrible. That guy is terrible.
Cocaine Gallagher.
No. Guys, no, Blue Eyes. If you watch yesterday's game, I feel sorry for Enzo. The way, like, honestly, even you can see the guy's frustrated. The guy is frustrated.
How do you try
when
to
he
control
plays
a ball and then you slip and you fall down on your legs and hands?
This Gallagher honestly, this is one of the worst techniques I've seen in a Premier League player. Like, this guy is honestly, I don't know.
No, man.
This is terrible.
I've seen niggas in the five-a-side pitch who don't get a shout, but then Gallagher is on the pitch. That's not fair, man. Wallah, it's not fair. Life is not fair, man.
So, Mr. Cow, Mason to United, because for me, Mr. Cow is if he goes to Liverpool, I'll be worried, but United, I'm not sure.
I mean, United are United. That whole historical stuff that players want to go there, and it's all the whole historical BS that we see. I mean, he goes there, okay. What happens next? I mean, I don't know, man. If a player wants to leave, let him leave.
Thank you, Rakal.
Stay with 12, 15 players who are committed to the club, who fight for the club.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need. People who will fight for the badge.
That's what I
take
want.
Chelsea back to where Chelsea belongs. That's what you need, not some journey guy who wants to leave. No, get fighters. People who want to fight and stay and fight for the badge.
Yeah. Mason Mount is a Johnny guy. Mason Mount is a Johnny guy. Hey.
Yes, Abdullah, look at the comments.
He's going to United.
Abdullah, look at the comments.
I'm reading the comment now. So let me
read the comment. Jibs is funny, man.
Jib said, if I see Mason Mount to my club, I'm done, man. Just relax.
You better believe it,
Let me
my
ask a
friend.
question. Let me ask. What does Mount actually do?
Carl, we don't know. It's something that no one can answer.
Oh, I can
If he does
answer
not
that
score a
question.
goal, no, wait. If he
No,
does
go
not
ahead,
score a goal or assist, we don't know what he does.
Help me.
Oh my goodness, what doesn't
Guys,
he
help
do?
me. Help me, I beg.
What
Help
does
me.
it, Carl? The question is, what doesn't Mason Mount do?
But tell me what he does well that
He
makes him
is
unique.
he is what you call a midfield. He's a complete central midfielder.
What does he do?
Hold on. Hold on. Can I explain? I'm just trying to tell you. He's a complete central midfielder that knows how to attack space. He also has a deadly first touch that can beat a high press and a low press line. And another thing, hold on. He has an eye for goal. Hold on, Carl, I'm not done. He has an eye for goal.
Take away his goal assist.
I'm talking to
take
Carl.
away. No, it is an open panel.
Hold on. I'm just talking to Carl, man. Can I talk to Carl?
It's an open panel.
No,
Let it talk. I'm listening.
I just want to go with Carl really quick. I know it's an open panel, my brother. Again, finally, I said he's got an eye for goal. And lastly, he's an assist merchant. He also knows how to put people in positions of success to score. Now, in the past 2 seasons, his form has been shit. And this is my personal evaluation. In the past 2 seasons, his form has been shit. But if you want to talk about what Mason Mount has in the bag, that's what I gave you there was just a summary. He just needs to be unearthed to the footballing world. That's the problem.
Wait. So Blue Eyes, what does he do specifically?
Did you hear what I just said?
No. You've given me a lot of things. I'm saying specifically.
That's what
he's best played.
Listen, he's and oh my goodness, I forgot about his defense. Chineke, sorry. Carl. And this boy is he's by discipline, like self-discipline or not, because you put him there. He knows defense first.
He's a defensive number 10.
No, he's not the number 10. I say he's an attacking number. He's a complete number 8. That's a good question. He's a complete number 8. That's a good question. If you never know, a coach could make him work in a 10. You never know.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich.
Yes.
Would you see him out there?
I said this 2 seasons ago. Of course I do. I think. But again, imagine Mount under Ancelotti, Carl. Hi,
Barcelona. Real Madrid maybe as a squad player.
Imagine this boy under Ancelotti. Ancelotti go cover him nicely now.
So let me ask you. So if you say, so isn't he a Pochettino kind of player then? Then why?
That's why Pochettino. I think that's why they're stalling.
What is pushing? But this is what the problem is, because there's a standstill in it, because Pochettino wants him to stay and is pushing for him, but the board are saying yes, we want him to stay too, but the demand Mason is asking for, we can't do it because we're not in UCL. And secondly, the wages has been cut to 75% in terms of you have to play based on your performances and you have to show it on the pitch.
Oh, this is what now you're the one creating that law.
That's what the report are saying. It's been cut to 75%.
Which performances? If you want to talk about performances, hold on, Abdul. If you want to talk about performances, Mason Mount has the best performances out of all the players we have now.
My point is that I think we're having a really good discussion about this. Actually, I'm getting educated about this. This is a really good discussion because I know Pochettino likes these kind of players, right? A high pressing, work rate, good on the ball for the most part, good passing kind of guy, young and energetic. He likes that. That's what he likes to do, and he can be the core of the midfield. If that's the case, then the manager wants this guy. What does Todd Bowley have to do to keep this guy and make him happy? And what does Mount have to do to compromise and make sure he stays at the club?
Mr. Cow,
to go to United.
Todd Bowley back there, even Arsenal said it. They have come out and said it. They want him to stay. They have already offered him a contract. Mason is kind of telling Chelsea, no, I want to get close to 300. And Chelsea, but are telling him, we cannot give you 200 because we are not in UCL. We cannot do it. We are losing on our side because if you are demanding close to what Raheem Sterling is getting and close to what James is getting, you are not going. And he has only 1 year on his contract. And the problem with bullies is giving Mason a 7 years, which Mason said he want only 5 years. Thought was like, okay, if you want 5 years, we cannot give you that money. So there's a problem with wages. There's a problem with contract situation and everything. So everything
contract length, yeah.
In as much as Poch wants him, but Todd Bowley be like, yes, we want him to stay too, but we can't let the player decide for. We have to decide for him because no player is bigger than the club. No one is bigger than the club, and they don't want to make the mistake Roman make where they let player go on free without any money. And Bowley has come out and said it. Player on 1 year contract, Mateo Kovacic, Mason, so many of the players are on 1 year contract. We will sell it. We'll get an hit on it. We don't mind. We'll sell them out to make money. We will sell them out.
Yeah, this is tough one. Tough, very, very tough.
It's a very complicated situation right now. Very complicated.
That's
This is
tough,
very
man.
complicated. It's very tough.
Isn't there a way they can structure the deal whereby there's player, base plus bonus is kind of bonus or something incentive? Where
that's what Todd Bowley has been doing with the other players. They have signed already. Regimes have signed. Amanda Bo just signed. Ben Chilwell signed. All of them are already signed a contract extension already because of what you said now. But they did the same to Mason. Mason said no. He said no. His agent and his family said no. So what did they want the boardroom to do? Nothing. They can't do anything anymore. They've done everything they can do to keep him in the club, to give him what they feel.
He'll go to United then. He'll go to United.
What does he want the board to do? The board cannot do anything.
How it just to, in the interest of just winning the negotiation battle, he has to go to enemy. He has to go to the enemy at the end. If he doesn't get what he wants, he has to.
Yeah.
Just in the interest of just the laws of negotiations, right? You have to.
Yeah.
It's like going to the competition in business. It's like I go to the competition. I walk.
Unless Blue Eyes in the future he sees himself as a Chelsea captain.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Invest in that future.
There you go. Okay, unless that.
You know what I mean?
Unless that.
Which if he does that, then the whole world has to know that, and that gives him credibility with the fans. Which is not the thing is that at all.
The thing is that he wants to go to like how much. I don't know what type of wages Man are going to pay him. Are they going to pay him that much? Like, they're not paying him that.
I pray he gets 400. I pray he gets 400.
No, it's not going to get that type of money. It's not going to get that.
I pray.
It's not going to get that type of money.
He gets 400.
What United will do is they'll give him probably 275, 285. They give him a 4-year contract or 3-year contract.
Yeah. That's a package right there. Nice package.
That's what they'll do.
I don't mind.
Wage bill.
Yeah, they won't go to 3. They'll go to like 275, 280, 285, and then give him a 3-year contract, which can negotiate.
They want like 5 years, which I think United can do. They can give him 5 years. I think because Ten Hag is pushing for Mason, he's pushing for him a lot. He wants him, and he said he wants him done as early as June. You can be able to prepare for the preseason with the squad. So we want him as early as June. And
a decision has to be made in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, Fabrizio said by next week everything will be clarified. Yeah,
This is why I like coming to the Blue Studio, because we have these discussions as if we're in the boardroom. Blue Eyes,
exactly.
Abdullah.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely.
This YouTube is different than people that other YouTube. I'm not doing with click and I don't have.
This is why. I know we troll. I know we troll. We do it, but when it comes down to business, all this kind of stuff, when we sit down, we crack the egg. We know where the yolk is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know where the yolk is.
Mr. Mikaela, because Austin has said it, Fabrizio has even come out and said it. Chelsea are providing everything they can do to keep him. Trying, keep him safe, but Mason wants to go. Even Austin said it that he's spoken to Eric Ten Hag himself and he's impressed with the way Ten Hag spoke to him. And he was like, I want to go to United. So now, everybody's calling Todd Bowley the bad man. I'm like, they have done everything they can do to Mason. What else did they want the bottom to do? No UCL for us. You can't give him a ball. They can't do anything because there's no UCL.
Abdullah, remember, this is the soul of Chelsea. So this is the soul of Chelsea, Abdullah.
Is it fair to say, I have a question for you guys. Is it fair to say that none of us on the streets know what is actually completely happening in that boardroom. Is it fair?
Yes.
That's more than fair. That's more than
Yes.
fair.
Okay. So is it fair
Yes,
to
I
say
agree.
that all these, like, there's a lot of presumptions in regards to what Mason Mount has decided?
Yes,
Yes.
I agree.
But honestly, I think some of this stuff, maybe his camp is even putting it out there, maybe
Of
to even
course.
force
That's what I'm
Chelsea to
saying.
like. Obviously, yeah, it's a game of, that's how it works in the
Mhm.
contract. You have to.
You have to
Uh,
create.
Yes. Kenny, Kenny, the minute I saw the links with Liverpool and considering how much he wanted, I said, come on, this is obvious ploy. There's no way Liverpool pay you this much. How many seasons did Salah have to ball out to get this contract? Come on.
That's true.
Yeah.
Even Van Dijk is not even playing. You know how much Van Dijk is getting paid, though? So it's not even close to Salah.
The only thing is, guys, Mason Mount is 23, 24.
It's 24.
Yeah. He's 24, and
Yeah.
if Mason Mount wasn't playing for Chelsea, let's say, imagine he was playing for, imagine he was in the same position, and he played for Barcelona right now, but he's in a rut. He's not the same player. He's just exactly the same Mason Mount, but he plays for Barcelona, and Chelsea had links to him. Would you buy him?
It depends.
Nah. This Ugarte.
It depends.
You know the reason I'm
depends
saying
on-
this? Because I'm watching
Yeah.
this Ugarte boy on YouTube just because the soundtrack of the videos looks good. When
We'll
you're
get
here,
there, Black.
wake,
We'll
wake
get
me up inside. I'm watching Ugarte.
yeah.
Black, we'll get there.
Wake
Let me
me
go
up
in the chat.
No,
inside.
but he's
No,
a
no,
different type of player.
The music,
He's a different
the
type of
music
player.
makes him so better. Huh? The music makes him so much better.
Let me quickly.
Inan, exactly.
So Jim said, I
Let's go to the comments.
stay wary of anyone blue eyes eye. Cucurella, Sterling, Bailey, Minks.
Abdullah comments. We can't see them. We can't see them. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
All Chelsea players were shit this season except Silva, but actually Chukwuemeka, many based on games they played this season. Hell no, Jeeves. Abdullah and the panel, who are top 3 player of the season? We'll get there. Don't worry. Tayo said, not world class, but a very good player. Kenny is spitting fact. Chelsea 0-0 for life. Shout out to you all talk about Madrid. No comments. Tayo also said it is a blasphemous comparing to Mount Gallagher. Like, he's sick in him, is annoying. Sell Gallagher ASAP. They won't pay him. We'll see though. Give him 300. Heck no. So, they gave Sterling and Rich James 300. Relax. Sterling, Blue Eyes, we have to bombard you with your selling stuff, man. You finish us. And Mr. Cow, you upsell us Ashi Roger.
You need to find that. You need to find that. Abdullah, you need to find that stream, man. That stream
the stream is there. Ashi Roger. Mr. Cow
that stream was epic.
Lord have mercy on us.
Carl and I went for like 1 hour.
We are finished with Sterling. Lord have mercy. Enzo is 4 pick. Mount is like 35 pick. Relax. Might be. Opanka is fighting with Sancho. No comment. Cocaine Gallagher is crazy. Gallagher's under player Blue Eyes rate. Blue Eyes. I don't know what Blue Eyes.
Yeah, there's a trend right there. It's not a good.
Passport tag.
We see. J25 said, girl play like when you log on. Gallagher play like when you log
on FIFA.
J2S. How can see my problem with Gallagher is instead of you following boy is the one following you. I have a problem with that.
It's touches too.
Why is the one following? I'm finished, man.
It's like Mudryk as well. Mudryk, his first touch is terrible.
Oh yeah, I hope we're going to talk about Mudryk today. We're going to close that file today, right? We're going to close the file.
Okay, it said Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, you know what? Abdul, put up that state. That yes, Jibs. If you tell me this, I will have that discussion with you. I think that's where Mason Mount might have a problem. He is Jack of all trades. That's why you see everything I listed.
But do you guys know the whole thing though? Jack of all trades, master of none, but but still better than master of one.
That's Mason Mount. That's why I call him utility. He's Mr. Utility. Mr. Utility.
Blue Eyes is about to start making up terms. He's sick, man. He's jack of all trade, off ball, not actually on ball. Complete midfielder. I'm finished with blue eyes, complete 8. As Abdul says, an unproductive number 10. Lord have mercy.
Defensive number 10.
What does Firmino or Sancho do?
Or Son? That's a good question.
Nana, how you doing now?
Nana, where are you?
Boy. Kiman said he is an all-round winging attacking space.
Don't mind.
No comment.
Okay, man.
Play your back-to-back player of the year. James also said, Gallant, Mount is on 400. Mounts on 400 will run my... Cap. James also said, this man has to be a force, man. Ten Hag has betrayed me. Ten Hag wants Messi. Fabrizio said it. David Justin said it is the number one priority. He wants Messi done before July. He wants him done by next week or possibly this.
Where is he going? Where is he going to play me?
Emi, I will come to you. We'll see. I don't know.
Seeing Dilo. All the haters are coming out for Messi Mount.
Yes, we're all coming. We are creeping out in our creeps. Creepy.
Relax. Jim said, Abdullah, you have to speak on Mudik. I'm not commenting on that. Abdul, Oga, Undubezi, one neri, Messi Mount to United. Talk.
Yeah, big up everyone.
Big up everyone.
Big up.
Hey, big up.
Mr. Abdul, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm all good, man.
Okay.
The sharing bread merchant.
Happy Friday. Can you get
Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday, brother.
Yeah,
Abdul, are you drinking palm wine or are you eating pepper soup?
I'm drinking water. Don't worry.
No, I just finished the pepper soup now.
Huh?
Abdul is not a palm wine guy. I see Abdul drinking pepper soup and drinking Lipton.
Oh my God! Hey, stop that!
Abdul will tell you that he's just doing it to clear his throat.
Oh my God!
All these guys really like to stereotype me, man.
No wonder it takes so long to light his mic up. Oh my God! Okay.
I never expected the Lipton, man.
Lipton, no, that's high. That's a low blow.
Lipton with bread.
Wow. What? You guys can hear me well because I'm using.
We can hear you. Yeah. We can hear you.
The thing is, like I've said, on Twitter, anything from 60 million, please just drive this guy.
Wait. Can you guys give me the difference? Is it 59 million pounds or euro?
I don't know.
No, 55. They said 55 million pounds.
Pounds. So in euro, how much is it in euro?
That's about 80 million. That's about 80.
That's about 70 million.
70 million.
But you know, about the pound is weak. The pound is now weaker. So
70 and 80.
55 million in pounds, 70 million in euro.
Hold on, Abdullah. We don't deal with euros in the UK. So I'm talking about pounds. So anything from 60 million pounds, get the private jet ready. Actually, use 2 million of the amount to buy a house for him in Manchester.
Yes.
Fly him there. Okay. 60 million pounds, that's good business for Chelsea. For a guy that has just 1 year left on his contract. And
has zero value on their books, right? So that is an academy product, right?
That's a good point.
It's an academy product, yeah. So I want to relate it to what Blue Eye said earlier, which is the Ugarte.
We'll get it.
Hold on. They are all interwoven. What I'm just Blue Eyes might not know, but that Ugarte is a defensive midfielder. It's not a.
No, I know. But what I'm saying, I'm just saying all around productivity. Of course, I know Ugarte is a defensive mid. Even at the defensive midfielder. Anyways, we'll talk about that when we get there.
We'll get it.
Yeah. And somebody helped us with a platform where you can watch old matches for 90 minutes.
Shout out to Bernard. MLS guy sent it to me too. Bernard, shout
Yeah,
out
so
to
if you
yeah,
want to watch
defend it.
any old games for 90 minutes, like
Old game
an
for 90 minutes.
Ugarte,
Bros, I will send
I
it to you.
was
I'll send it to the private chat.
Okay.
I was watching him
Let me
playing for
find it.
Porto for 90 minutes, so you can see their
Let me
their
find it.
complete.
Yo, man.
You can
Yo,
see them
people
as complete
people are
players.
thinking.
No, not
Yeah,
FC
so-
Porto, Sporting Lisbon.
Sporting
No,
Lisbon.
no. I watched a game he played against Porto.
Oh, okay, got it. Was it
Because
last season?
No. A few months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A game. So
Bros,
I
it's
watched
in
the
the private
90
chat.
minutes. I watched the 90 minutes. So
Thank you.
I've only
That's the
seen
link, bro.
this.
That's the link.
I've only heard this. I mean, I only heard about this guy like about a week ago, but
Let's
I've
be funny.
watched about 3 90 minutes.
Yes,
games
sir.
of his.
I don't get them. Thanks so much.
I've watched like 90 minutes game of his, and I think it's the DM.
That's it, guys. That's it. Tayo, that's it.
So
Go ahead, Abdul.
I think this will be the first time we're refreshing our DM position since Mikel Obi left. If we're able to successfully get this.
No,
game.
since Matic.
Yeah, Matic.
Remember, Matic won the Premier League, right? Yeah.
Matic left after Mikel Obi. Okay, yeah.
No, but he came back.
No. Matic left
No.
after Mikel Obi.
No, Matic
So,
left
guys, when
after
you
Mikel.
Left after
Ugarte.
Mikel left. I know where there's a confusion because Matic went and came back, and by the time he came back, he became the man. Mikel was on his way out.
Yeah. So
That
Matic
was when
left.
Mikel. Yeah.
So Abdul.
After Mikel. So, but for this guy, now, you see, like somebody asked earlier on that, will I want him if he was playing for another club? If he was playing like the season we won the Champions League, I will want him. But I think that form has dipped. I don't know why that form has dipped. Maybe it's medical reasons, personal, or it was just a flash in the pan, what he did for us in the Champions League. Because a lot of players, what they did for us in that Champions League winning season, they've not reproduced it again for whatever reason. So if it's that 6 months where we won the Champions League, I'll definitely want to have a player like him. But now, I don't want to have him. Because I know people would say, oh, why didn't you say this before, blah, 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 blah. But if you remove, I know what I'm going to say is a bit controversial, but this is what I'm thinking now. So I can always shift with a superior argument. If you remove the goals from this guy, most of his game is just like Robbie Savage. You know Robbie Savage? Does anybody remember Robbie Savage?
Abdul, I know Robbie Savage.
I know Robbie Savage of Blackburn, right?
Blackburn, right?
Yeah, he's just a runner. That's what he is. He's just a runner in the midfield.
Yeah, but think about it. If you take the goals away from Iniesta, what is left in his game?
Hold on. Let me complete now. So he's just a runner, but you need runners in midfield. But what this guy did is that you have to give him credit for is he added goals on top of it. But then the problem is the consistency has disappeared.
Let me ask you a question, Abdul.
Hold on, tell me 2 seconds, please. Sorry. The consistency has disappeared. And I am for one thing and one thing only as a football club, as a big football club. If any player wants to leave, please allow him to go.
Period. That's it. Please.
If any player wants to leave, doesn't matter who he is, what he's done. If they want to leave for whatever reason, maybe the reason is genuine, it's not genuine, it's legitimate, it's not valid. Yeah. If they want to leave, let them go. Please.
I agree too.
Yeah, but Mason Mount doesn't want to leave. Mason Mount doesn't want to leave. Why is there this misconstruction?
He wants to leave.
He wants to leave. He has already said
to Ten Hag already.
Yeah, he has already said negotiating his new contract.
It is the market.
Hold on, 2 seconds, please. Guys, we've all watched football long enough, especially the Premier League. Okay, we know players who want to leave. We know players who will not leave. Gary Neville will not leave Man United for whatever reason. Even if you tell him to play for free, he will still play for Man United for free. David Beckham wanted to leave at some point. There's nothing you could do about it. You just have to let him go. So we know those who don't want to leave. Let nobody paint us a beautiful story.
So how do you know that Messi Man wants to leave, sir?
The fact that I'm even hearing things and I'm not getting a denial from him shows to me he wants to leave.
Yeah,
that's
he
enough.
wanted to leave since last year.
I don't care. Yeah, maybe he wants to leave seriously, or he doesn't want to leave, or he's just considering it. Of course, his mind has just flipped for whatever reason. Let him go.
But you can't blame him, though. But anyway,
I'm not blaming him. I'm just saying, as a big club,
he wants to stay.
My principle. No. For me, I'm saying my principle. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm saying my principle.
Correct. Yeah.
If you call yourself a big club and a player shows any sign that they want to leave, please let them leave.
It's just like Vinicius tomorrow. If Vinicius says that he wants to leave Madrid will let him go. Because Madrid is a big club. Madrid will sell him.
Exactly. And
they'll try to keep him for sure because they respect him. But if the guy is headstrong and says, I want to leave Madrid this week, they'll sell him next week for sure. He's gone. Because guess what? Like what Abdul is saying, a player that wants to leave in a big club has pushed that he wants to leave. There is no way that player is going to give his all. And that player automatically becomes a cancer in the dressing room. Go ahead, sorry, Abdul.
And the thing is, all this talk about and all this, business, all this, vision that we have players from the academy, and then we'll make money from them in loan, and then we sell them. Look, the only way big teams make money is if you sell to another big team. We're not going to make money from selling a player to maybe like an Aston Villa. That's very rare. So the only very few opportunities you will have actually making money, substantial amount of money from selling players, is if you are able to sell those players to other big teams, because those are people who are likely to meet your valuation of those players. So we're actually in a business perspective. If we are able to get somebody to pay more than £60 million to a player that wants to leave, we have to consider it. That's why I was actually upset that we did not consider selling, Carlo Hudson-Odoi when he wanted to leave. Bayern were there with 40 million on the table. Why did
Oga, okay.
Meet that mic.
And the guy already handed in a transfer request. What are we considering again? We should have had 40 million in the pocket. Now that 40 million, I doubt if we can get anything close to that now with his current form. So to me, if he wants to go, good luck to him. I'm not going to shed one drop of tear for him. Good luck to him. I wish him all the best. 60 million. We need players. We need to reinforce. We need refreshing. So that's a decent amount of money for us.
Fair enough. Let me go to the shout out and I'll come to Emmy and Nana. Dayo said Chukwemeka equals Bola. Smart the like button, guys. Deal CFC said big up Blue Studio and the panel. Every strikers out of Oshiman and Vlahovic. We'll talk more about the striker position more. Because if I talk on Oshiman, people will say I am Nigerian bias and I can be biased on Oshiman. So relax. I'm not responding to that. So come on, Abdullah, cheering this guy. Yeah, I've done it already. So Deals CFC said, I think my situation is there. No way we would accept there is no way we would accept on his own time, considering how he performed this season, the wage. But I would say this: I would rather us keep Mount over Gallagher, Shy Havertz. Okay.
Sell them all. Why keep one? Sell them all.
Much gracias. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Jim said this blue eye goes away from me. We know Blue is sick.
It's the Jibs.
I know Blue is sick. I know.
If we didn't have Jibs, the type of shit Blue Eyes was oh my god, Blue Eyes, you get away with so much.
I think most feel like he has been disrespected over the contract situation.
No, there's no disrespect.
If
you sign it or you don't,
it would have been sold already, which I'll see. And I think the boardroom will rate him highly, but the problem is the level of contract and the wages. That's what the issue is. NK defending 4 goals in 4
Don't look at stats, Jibs. Don't look at stats, man. I don't do that here. Don't
look
at stats.
Said, can I ever think the only club that will come for him probably is Liverpool and German club. We'll see. Ogami, Undo Basi, Ojinaka Mason to United.
Ah, ooh la la.
Here we go.
This guy, you just threw Emmy a red carpet. Oh god.
Emmy, we made it, Emmy. We made it. We finally see the light.
Oh my god.
Guys, Emmy, we are getting there. Emmy, we are getting there. We need to celebrate. We are getting there.
Emmy, just wait a bit.
Macy Mount going to Man United. I keep asking, where is he going to play? Is he going to play? Is he playing Salvisa, Mount, and Casemiro?
What are saying? The Nag wants to play Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, and Mason together. He wants to play the three of them together.
So
Bruno,
Macy Mount is going to be like the central midfielder while Bruno goes forward, right?
Yes.
Anyway, I don't know. I think I believe that Macy Mount's time at Chelsea has come to an end. It makes sense for him to go at this point, right? Because the old era, and everything I will say old era, like most of the signings from the Roman era, most of them are actually moving on. For Macy Mount, boyhood club, he grew up, pretty much at Chelsea, although he's a Portsmouth fan, but grew up at Chelsea totally. He's a Chelsea guy, but what he's trying to get at this point, let's just be honest. Enzo Fernandez earns 100k a week. Giving Macy Mount 300k per week will be suicidal.
Yes.
Right? Same with Modric. And all this, at the end of the day, let's just celebrate Mason. He gave everything.
No, not yet. He hasn't left.
I know he hasn't left, but he's about to leave.
Yeah, as soon as he leaves,
because I know he at least he achieved. He became a European champion, a world champion with Chelsea, right? And that's on his resume. That's actually what's helping drive up his value. So it's a win-win for Chelsea and Macy Mount, right? We get him off the books.
Excuse me, English international.
He's an English international.
It's always blue eyes with the British passport all the time.
Yeah, he is an English international, right? So at the end of the day, we get 55 million, 60 million pounds for this guy. It's a big boost for Chelsea because Chelsea can invest that money because what's his name? Ugarte is 60 million euros. That's 45 million pounds, right? I'm not saying, these transfers are not, hey, give me, I give the other person, right? But at least it helps Chelsea to balance the book, right? And,
is he coming from the same team with Opanka? Is he coming with the same team from Opanka?
No. Opanka came from Benfica. Ugarte is coming from Sporting Lisbon, right? Yeah.
Right. The thing I said, you just put search and put Ugarte there.
I'm gonna have a blast.
Yeah. So to me, it's out, man. He lost form. Like what we all know this whole year, it was hard to recognize him. So I still feel like he never really said, oh, this is what Mason Mount is good at, right? Of course, he was up the ball runs, he could press, he could do that, he could score sometimes, but he was not consistent enough. And if Chelsea wants to challenge for the title, you need to get players that give consistent performances, right? And I think at this point, the club is telling themselves the truth and cutting some of these players loose. And this is a good opportunity for club for everybody. That's what I have to say.
Fair enough. Nana, Undo Basin Mason, your take.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Big up the panel.
Nana, man.
Yeah, big up the panel. So I just wanted to do an Abdul-like introduction, man. Yo, listen. What's that thing that Vince McMahon used to say when he'd fire somebody?
You're fired.
No, it's good luck to you and your future endeavors, man. Yeah, good luck to you and your
Oh,
future
okay.
endeavors.
I thought we were gonna get a bit toxic, but okay.
No, good luck to Mason and his future endeavors. I'll probably say I'm one of the guys that appreciated the work he's done. So it's a shame, really, but he does want to resign. So he's on his way out. I mean, let's be real, guys. Let's be real. Apart from this season, that guy came up with the goods generally. Of course, the finals. I know people are going to bring up the finals, which is a valid point. But generally, in terms of productivity, he was one of our more productive players. So I mean, it's a shame, really. But these things happen. We just have to, go out there and replace him. But 60 mil. 60 mil is not bad. Push it to 75, Todd. Get it to 70. Get it to 70, 75. You have a deal. But all these guys,
relax.
but all these guys, Kai Havertz, Loftus-Cheek's my guy, but Loftus,
all of them need to bounce. Matthew Kovacic, adios.
Conor Gallagher,
Chelsea. I was gonna ask a question, right? What about Conor Gallagher? What do you guys think about this guy?
He can F off.
I'll tell you what I think about him. This is what I think about him.
He can F off.
Well, let Blue Eyes stop. All Blue Eyes want to say something. Go ahead.
No, if you're the thing is, Conor Gallagher, I know what you're talking about, but compare Conor Gallagher to Mikhailo Mudryk.
Oh my God! Wow!
No, Modric. Modric will come good. Well, I don't.
How do you know he'll come good?
The problem is Blyce.
He'll come good.
You play football.
You can't see. You can't forget.
That guy has
You
two
can't
left
forget.
feet.
Wait, let me just say this, right? You can't forget how to play football. Like
No, it's not.
No, this guy
Emmy,
hasn't
it's
played
not about forgetting.
and then also, let me just add this. You cannot get a standing ovation at the Bernabeu and you just say you're just a regular footballer.
Yeah,
No, that doesn't happen.
No. Emmy, wait. Listen.
No,
When
but
he
it's
first
true.
came, no.
Very
When he
few
first
players
came,
have gotten a standing ovation in that Bernabeu Stadium.
Emmy,
So
That's
he's
a very tough
he's
one,
on
right?
Ronaldinho's level. Is that?
No, I'm not saying he's Ronaldinho. I'm just saying that it's not easy to get a standing ovation in that stadium.
Remember when Amy, remember in the World Cup, I think it was 2014. What was it? 2014 or 2016? When was the World Cup that time?
2014 in Brazil.
And then the other one was 2018. Remember 2018 when
Yeah,
Nigeria
Russia.
played,
That's most in Russia.
when Nigeria played what's that small country?
Is it Finland?
No, remember when Ahmed Musa scored two
Oh,
goals?
Iceland.
It was Iceland.
Thank you, Iceland. Remember how people were clapping for Iceland that year?
Wait,
Iceland did well. They
no,
played really well.
that was the Euros.
Yeah.
That was the Euros in
Euros.
2016.
No.
That was Euros.
No.
Not the
No,
World
you're
Cup.
not listening. Listen, guys, calm down.
It's World
Remember, we
Cup,
were clapping for Iceland because of what Iceland was doing in that group stage. Remember?
That good.
Yeah,
Nigeria
I
had
do
lost
remember that.
Exactly.
They
If
were
Nigeria had
being the
lost
big.
that game. Thank you. If Nigeria had lost that game, they would have qualified, if you remember. And then they were pitching them as journeymen. Some of them are electricians at night. Some of them work as McDonald's.
Yeah. Remember, Iceland got to the quarterfinals of the previous Euro in 2016.
No,
right?
I'm talking about that World Cup. But I'm saying that sentiment, that you remember that kind of spirit of clapping for them.
No. Blue Eyes, not at the Santiago Bernabeu. At the Santiago Bernabeu, they don't clap for opposing players. Chikina, it doesn't happen. Yeah,
Emmy,
sentiment.
Emmy.
That day, Mikhail Modric played Madrid off the park like he was unplayable. Yeah.
No,
Watch that match.
Emmy, listen. Emmy, we all know Modric can play football. Gallagher cannot play football. I'm sorry.
What
I
do you
cannot see
mean
Gallagher.
Mudryk can play football? What do you mean by that?
No,
What do you
we've
mean
seen him.
Mudryk can
We've
play
seen him.
Mudryk
football?
cannot play any. Mudryk
What
has
do you
two
mean he
left
can
feet.
play
Guys,
football?
He can play
I don't
nothing.
get
let's
that.
move on. Let me go to the chat. I want to go.
If the
I
guy,
want to-
Okay. There's no need. Okay, I see.
James
I'm
said
attacking the British
Ugarte
flag. I'm
could
attacking the
not
British flag.
play.
Okay.
James
Don't
said,
attack the Union Jack.
Mason,
Yeah.
Don't attack the Union Jack.
Mason said, James said,
I've suffered,
Mason
man. I've
Mount
suffered.
and Casemiro equals 25% possession level. Another field review. James also said 3 Lions in the wilderness. Interesting.
3 lions roaming in the wilderness.
James also said with Mason money, we can invest in Caicedo. You see, Lions said a good perspective from Abdul and Emi. I can respect that. Not selling him just because of proper Chelsea fans or because of he is not a good player. Okay.
Yeah,
Ugarte
he's not
done
just
the
good enough for what Chelsea wants to
Mount,
do. Yeah.
The United don't deal. We see. Tayo said he is a good Chelsea. Okay, he has a good Chelsea career so far. Not bad. Cocaine Gallagher, Lord have mercy on us. Trash. We kinda need a loan. Need a loan move. Okay.
we should have.
Oh. wait, let me ask you a question. Let me ask questions. See, if Crystal Palace comes back with 35 million pounds for Gallagher, will you sell? Yes or no?
Of course, I will.
Sell and run away. Sell and run away. Sell and run away with that money.
45 plus.
No.
45
35 mil for no. Guys, listen, sell it and run away.
45 plus.
Vinicius was initially erratic as well.
Because
guys, I want to go to the next one and let's move on to the next one.
He's a unique player.
Blue Eyes, I'm coming to you.
What?
You're a scammer, man.
Gallagher is a unique player?
He's a unique player.
Charlie.
NK, you're a scammer.
He's a unique player.
God, you know,
no, man.
Scammers. It's no, you can't scam me.
No, listen. Selling Gallagher for 55 million, it's like stealing money from the elderly. I cannot do it.
45.
No, man.
45.
No, man. I'm sorry. I cannot.
50, actually. Push it to 50, actually. Let me just say
it just feels morally wrong. It feels morally wrong.
The most you get for Gallagher is 35. Most.
No.
Thank you.
5 million extra for clauses, right?
Yeah, you could get 40 at the beginning of the year. You could get 40 at the beginning of the year, but then now, no way in hell. No way in hell.
I don't think. See, I remember
every game.
Wait. Let me quickly add before we move on. The problem with Gallagher is no big club, like what Abdul said. When big clubs, trade with each other, at least you can get close to the value. The problem is Gallagher does not even attract any big club. So
I thought Newcastle can get from
wait. The most you can trade Gallagher to okay, let's just say Newcastle now. But even Newcastle has not shown any interest. Now, if Newcastle comes tomorrow and say, man, you want to throw money around and they want to give us 40 for him, man, I will come and drive on the M6 all the way to the North.
Conor Gallagher is the only player that gets playing time and gets worse. He's the only player. You give him more games, he gets worse.
I believe that. One thing. I believe if Lampard had given that time to Chukwuemeka, at least Chukwuemeka would have shown
melanin tax.
something. He would have shown something.
Melanin tax.
I'm sorry, but people like Lampard actually tells me, what is your goal? What is he trying to do? Okay, the same thing. You're trying to.
We'll talk about
blue eyes, blonde hair.
Let's move on.
Blue eyes. I'm coming.
To be fair, no, but Connie got Potter. He wasn't taking it.
You say what?
I'll come to you in this. And Blue eyes, I will do another celebration again if it is fully official.
Please, are we talking about Osimhen now?
No.
Okay.
Declan Rice to Arsenal. Blue eyes. Give me your take.
Man. You can't ask me this kind of question now.
No, Blue eyes. You have to talk.
Because man.
Yo, Blue eyes. What's up with your tone, man? Yo,
no, these are the kind of players that this Noah's Ark. These are the kind of players that you build Noah's Ark. And when we were talking about this guy, when we were talking about Declan Rice 2 seasons ago, people were trying to do the same thing that is going on with Mason Mount with this guy now. Guess what? Declan Rice is running. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Go check the stock ticker in the New York Stock Exchange. He's running at prime. Nobody can say anything right now. Nobody. And we had a chance to pick this guy up when he was at the floor, when he was at the 0-0 stairs.
But
So would he be the same player? Would he be the same player? Declan Rice over Ugarte
in a heartbeat now. Let me tell you why. I love that question, Amy. Let me answer that question for you.
Okay.
I need.
Please don't tell me Premier League experience. That's
no. This is me.
I'm talking about football ability. Let me put the ball on the ground. Let
me tell you what I need in a defensive midfield. I need a holder, creator from deep.
God!
I'll let you to Google that for those that don't understand what I just said.
Wait, so are you saying that Declan Rice creates from deep?
Oh my goodness, like money, and he does it. You know why? Yeah, you know how he does it.
No, I mean, just let him land. Let
me just land. The reason I say that is that Declan Rice has the IQ. That's why everybody wants Declan Rice now. Amy, I don't know if you've checked.
British tax, King Charles tax.
No. And then if you look at the guy,
Arsenal. Okay, go ahead.
If you look at the guy you were touting for that same year, Tchouaméni, where is
Tchouaméni? Yeah, he's in Madrid.
On the bench.
He's on the bench.
On the bench.
Where is Declan? Declan for West Ham.
Rice can never reach Madrid. Rice will never reach Madrid.
Yeah.
Rice will never reach Madrid.
Just putting on the white shirt. Yeah.
Blue eyes. Cut off the white shirt.
Let me tell you somebody
Blue
else.
Rice will never reach the World Cup final.
No, but let me tell you somebody else.
Rice will never reach a World Cup final.
Hold on now. Let me tell you somebody else who put a Madrid white shirt on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you clearly.
Yeah, Jaime Rodriguez put on a Madrid white shirt now. Have you?
Yeah, he did.
Jaime Rodriguez.
Exactly. He put
James Rodriguez. Yes.
Yeah, he put. But anyways, back to Declan Rice.
No, but you can't. No, you can't. You can't just.
Let me just finish. Let me finish.
Okay, go on.
Let him push agenda.
Let me push my agenda and my personal sentiment with Declan Rice aside. This guy is he's not even a DM, ladies and gentlemen. This is where it even becomes more interesting. He's not a DM.
He's a ball juggling, midfield disappearing.
No. He's an intelligent CM. The guy lets the ball. He knows he has no pace. This is why I love Declan Rice. And this is what I picked up from him 3-4 seasons ago. I love players that understand their limitations, but turn it into a weapon. And that's Declan Rice.
He kills you with slowness.
No. He understands he has no pace. So what does he do? He lets the ball do the running for him. I've always said this. And it's such an easy what do you call it? It's such an easy skill to have in your tool set. But a lot of kids forget about that tool, especially in that position. So
but
if you have hold on, let me finish. Let me just finish, please. I just want to finish.
Interject briefly before you.
Okay, sure. Sorry, my bad.
Abdul, let the guy land.
Let me just finish. Let me just finish what I was saying.
You forget his train of thought. Abdul, let him finish.
What I want to say by now, if you didn't interrupt me, Emmy.
Yeah,
but I want to support what Blue Eyes is saying. Blue Eyes, most fans don't have a problem with Declan Rice, the player. Is the asking price that most people have problem with.
Okay, so back to what I'm saying.
No, fans have a problem with Declan Rice, the player.
Let's forget about
Abdul, they do.
You know what Abdul just said right now? Actually, yes, it does add. It actually supports what I'm saying, because it is because of the hatred people want for Declan Rice that instead of evaluating his ball skill, you look at him as a financial product. So it's like hold on. Give a dog a bad name so that you can hang it. Hold on. I've said this many times. I know, but you give a dog a bad name so that you can hang it. In other words, you make that because of this price tag that is so, because you don't like Declan Rice, first of all, you don't want to look at him as a football player. You then, because of this price that you're hearing, 100 million, you use that 100 million media jingle to condemn the guy.
Rice the ball out.
Oh yeah, now Carl they talk.
Yes, sir.
Carl, yeah.
Right.
Carl, wait, Carl. Let's sell Rodri and then take Declan Rice. Give us Rodri. We'll give you Declan Rice.
This is not the way to have the discussion. Exactly. Not the way to have the discussion. You know why? No, hold on, Amy. You know why I say it? It's not because I'm ducking from that possibility. And all I'm saying is, Abdullah, the moderator asked me a question, Abdullah.
You have to crown Abdullah his title. We all know his title is the moderator.
The moderator, yeah. You have to talk I'm talking about Abdullah in the third person. The moderator asked me a question. He said, Declan Rice at the Emirates. What do I think?
Yes, sir.
Listen, you put Declan Rice in Partey's position, with all due respect to my brother Partey. Arsenal is at least 5 times better.
No. But I think the two of them are going to play together, right?
Even better.
Yeah, I think they're going to play together. Yeah, because I think Declan Rice is replacing Xhaka. Xhaka is going.
No, that's killing a mouse with a hammer. That's too much power. It's not an even exchange. Amy, if you understand what I mean.
No, I understand, but that's what they're trying to do with Declan Rice. Go ahead, Abdullah.
Let me ask you a question. Luis.
Yes, sir.
Ore.
Yes.
And Declan Rice. Who are you benching?
Declan Rice.
No,
Jorge, I'm benching. No. You didn't ask me the question. No. Sorry.
That was a trap. That was a trap on Blue Eyes, and he fell in like a rat.
Yo, Blue Eyes, time out. You said that.
They got Blue Eyes, man.
You slowed down your.
No. But I know what Blue Eyes was trying to say. But Blue Eyes, correct yourself. It's okay.
This guy Blue Eyes said that. No. Slow down.
I'm giving it. No.
I'm giving it a thought. Rephrase.
Let me
Mr. Gibbs, don't record his first. Don't record his first response, Mr. Gibbs. Don't record his first response.
I thought he was going to ask. No.
We don't joke with that one there, Blue Eyes. We don't joke with that.
No. Hold on, let me come back again. I thought he was going to ask me who would I take. That's why I went without even thinking that.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
So are you playing one of them, or you're gonna play one of them?
I tell you right now. Let me tell you what I see right now in Declan Rice, and I know it's probably tied to my sentiment. I think in Star don't they shine? You know when a player is just about to take off. I don't know if you understand. When a player is just about to take off in what they do, I think that time don't come from Declan.
What if the plane doesn't have wings?
No, this guy has wings. Everybody knows. Like it's not even the guy has done.
Let's be fair.
Yeah, let's be fair.
Rice is a player. I mean, Rice is a player.
He's
gonna a player where he look at him once, okay, twice, 3 times, okay. I see something. He grows on you.
Wait. So, Carl, you mean tell me you have to be brainwashed? You have to be brainwashed to like him?
No. He's in a West Ham team that's average or below par. And it's still cool.
Let me ask you a question, Carl.
If that boy was coached properly, I mean, really coached properly from a proper coach, that guy will cook. He will cook.
Okay, let me ask you a question, Carl. Next season, Declan Rice in Arsenal, they play Champions League. How far can he take Arsenal in that Champions League?
What type of? You can't ask that.
The problem is
don't mind Amy. You see what I'm saying?
No. Because if Declan Rice joins Arsenal, they're supposed to be better, right? Yes, I think we all agree. He improves their midfield, right? So if he improves their midfield, they are finishing second this season.
Carried a West Ham team that's in relegation form to the European
to the conference league final. Correct. Yes, that's a fact. So, but now I'm saying Champions League. That's where the big boys cook and eat, right?
Not be only the guy good night.
Guys, guys, come on.
But we all let's all agree. Let's Alkmaar.
The guy never played at that level as well. Like,
wait. Let's agree. Yeah. Declan Rice joins Arsenal. The midfield improves. Yes or no?
Yes.
It improves. Yes, it does. Yes. Right? Yeah. So, if it improves, they go into the Champions League group stages next season.
Yeah.
Do they get to the quarterfinals somehow?
No,
It depends on who
It
they play.
depends.
It depends on
Yeah,
who they
you
play.
can.
True,
Yeah.
true.
It depends on who they play.
But
depends on who they play.
Realistically, they might not even get out of the group stage because they finished second.
No,
So
no,
I think they're going to be in
no.
what,
Hey,
Somebody could have.
it will be a disaster if
Amy, let
he
me ask you a
joins
question.
Arsenal and they get out the group stages if they don't make
Amy,
it
let
through
me
the
ask
group
you a
stages.
question.
No, it
It's a
depends how he
disaster.
performs. If he performs well, no one's going to blame him.
Let me ask you a
No,
question.
because he's going to be playing Champions League for the first time in his
Amy,
career,
let me
right?
ask you a question. Amy, let me ask you a
Go
question.
ahead. Bro.
Before we got Opanka, okay?
Exactly. Good.
Hey,
Remember
Opanka, my future captain. Go.
Hold on. Before we got Opanka, right?
Mhm.
Is it fair to say that I could have asked the same question, that if we get Opanka, that we're gonna get better in the Champions League, we're gonna do better this season?
No,
Is it
we're
fair
not
to
well coached now.
No excuses. No
We're not well
excuses.
coached this season
No,
now. This season.
No, rise above
It's
it.
not
Rise
the same.
above it. No, rise above it.
No. There is
No
no way.
excuses.
There's no way you could.
Right.
No, this is Chelsea's worst season in
Doesn't
almost
matter.
100
High
years,
jump.
right?
Okay,
So
story.
it's not high. It's not high jump.
Right. That
It's not high
question,
jump.
because
There is
Blue
no
Eyes,
way.
we had,
Yeah.
wait. Blue Eyes, yeah, safe for asking that question. Blue Eyes, we had Graham Undobisi Potter.
No excuses.
Let me
Abdullah.
finish, Nana. We followed by Undobisi Potter. We had Bruno. I don't know his name. Finish it up. And now we have a terrorist as a manager. And you have relax. Don't do this, please. Don't do this. No,
Okay,
So
but
now we can look
Declan
at
Rice has
manager.
had David
Yeah,
Moyes.
exactly.
because
Yeah,
for
you
me-
have to. No, you have to look at manager. David Moyes is better than. He's better than
By
Frank
how
Lampard
much?
now.
By how much?
By a lot. At
A
least
lot?
he's not losing. He's not taking the team to relegation.
So why are you
You-
asking the question? Why are you asking the question that what would Declan Rice do for Arsenal if they qualify?
No,
Why?
see, no. The reason why I'm asking the question is,
Yeah,
Blue Eyes, we
Yeah.
agree that Declan Rice improves Arsenal's midfield
Yes.
Yes.
from this season, right?
Absolutely.
From this season to next season, Declan Rice joins, he automatically improves their midfield. At least they should concede less goals, and
It's
they
just-
should be able to create more, right?
No, but
Right?
hold on a second. When
On the two
Tchouaméni
sides of the
went,
ball.
hold on, let me ask you a question. The reason why Tchouaméni went to Real Madrid was to improve Real Madrid's midfield, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
God!
It's
Now
the
you want to
truth.
compare Arsenal? You want to compare Arsenal to Madrid?
It's the truth.
Why do you think?
It's
why do you think
it's
Real Madrid-
onions. It's onions and potatoes, man.
Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button.
I'm just telling you one thing. Let me tell you something with Declan Rice.
No, it's peaches and bricks, man.
So are you? Wait. Let me ask you. Let me ask you something, Blue Eyes. Are
Yes,
you
sir.
scared that Declan Rice will flop at Arsenal?
No,
Honest yourself.
I'm scared that my enemy will eat next year. I don't want that. I don't want to make my enemy. I don't want to fatten my enemy. No, that's not the plan.
No, man. Blue Eyes. No, they will not get fattened. They will not.
Because I think I'm even the one giving Declan Rice props that he improves Arsenal's midfield because
You're not. You're
No,
not.
you're not. You're not. You think we don't know?
Yeah, you're putting crazy expectation on the guy.
But that's expected, right?
It's not.
That's
No,
expected.
There's not
Oh
one
my
link of
God.
positivity. There's no positivity there. No.
No, it doesn't have to be positivity. I'm just stating the fact.
But when this Bushwick was saying, "Oh, we see," oh, stop.
He improves. See.
People are calling Amy. People are calling
Declan
you.
Rice.
Amy, people are
Declan
calling
Rice.
you.
I want people to
People are calling me out.
Declan to Arsenal.
But if you leave me alone.
Okay. Emmy, Declan Rice is going to Arsenal to actually replace Xhaka. And Xhaka is quite a dynamic player. So not necessarily will Declan Rice improve them, but he's not going to depreciate. He's not going to depreciate Arsenal.
No, Abdul, I'll stop you there because Declan Rice is better than Xhaka. Yes, Declan Rice is better than Xhaka.
No, you can't say so. You can't say so.
Why?
Let me finish now. He might individually he might be a better player.
Yeah, I think
in
so.
terms of balancing the team, remember Xhaka is left-footed, and if you have two pivot midfielders and one is right-footed and one is left-footed, that midfield is more complete than having two right-footed midfielders.
No, but
you're going to technicalities.
I'm not going to technicalities. It's football. So the thing is, it's not necessarily that he's going to improve the team. That's what from my own view, from my own perspective, it's not necessarily going to improve, but he will not depreciate Arsenal. Remember, Declan Rice is the guy that he was adopted as a midfielder. He was initially a central defender. Okay, Declan Rice does not play with the discipline Xhaka used to play, and is not defensively aware as Xhaka. So it's not necessarily going to improve Arsenal, but he's not going to depreciate Arsenal. But the thing is, he's quite a young player, and he's going to be coached under a very good coach. So he's very likely to improve as a player. But the thing is, Declan Rice is not the player that they were missing this season from winning the league. The player that we were missing this season from winning the league was a deadly striker and maybe like a top keeper. Okay, but most importantly,
the keeper was one of their best players.
Hold on. Critically, what they were missing this season was a deadly striker. So
that's all they needed. So, they needed someone that scored 25 goals.
No, I think they missed the midfielder as well, because let's be real, second part of the season, Partey has not been the first half of the season. Partey was very good, but the second half, the guy disappeared. I don't know what happened.
He played too many games. That's what it means, right?
But Kenny, Partey, this season is better than the Partey of last season.
But the thing is that when they needed him the most in the end part of the season, the guy didn't perform.
I understand what you're saying.
You know why, right? But because he has played too many games in short periods, right? Yeah. Partey na a pal. Partey is nothing less than 39,
No. Partey is not young. Partey has not played this level of football before. So we can understand his deep.
He played for Atletico Madrid.
He won the league with Atletico.
He won the league with Atletico. What type of level do you
Hold on. You want to compare a Partey playing in La Liga with a Partey playing in Arsenal? With Man City. With Man City chasing them by the tail. Are you joking?
No. Atletico has Madrid and Barca chasing them all season too.
Which Atletico? Which Barca?
Whoa. He played against the three-peat Real Madrid. What are you talking about? No Prem team. And I'm not kidding. None of your Prem Bahamas players will ever enter into that team.
Hold on. Kiss.
Hold on.
I don't really care what your argument is. I know Partey has not played this level of football before.
No, that's not true.
That's not true. That's not true,
bro. That's a Spanish champion.
Allow people to see. Do you want to have an argument or do you want to have like a discussion?
Let's have a discussion about it. Let him land his point.
Allow people to
let him land his point.
Let's talk one at a time. Let's finish one at a time.
Right.
See, to me, okay, Partey has not had this level of competition before in his career. He's not been playing with a Man City chasing him by the tail before. Irrespective of that, Partey is playing better this season and with more confidence. And some of the game he played this season, I never knew Partey could play football like that. Okay, but
so I think that Partey has never played this type.
Let him finish.
Partey didn't play ball this season, He don't play ball, Go, continue. He didn't play anything this season. He didn't play so well, though. Oh, sorry. Go. Don't worry. Go ahead.
Finish up.
Oh my God!
Because you can't be flowing Partey. Partey is my brother, now. Sure.
He's not mine.
You see, Partey. Imagine Partey was listening to this podcast now. He'd be like, is this what people really think about me? Don't worry, go ahead.
Anyway.
Sorry, Abdul. Sorry.
Declan Rice to Arsenal is a good addition. It's a good replacement for Xhaka. It's not necessarily going to make them to win the league next season, and it doesn't make me any scared of Arsenal. But the thing is, I've never made judgment on Declan Rice as a footballer. I only thought the money they were asking for was too much. If you tell me now, Declan Rice has 60 million, of course I'll take him.
They want
But
120.
80, 90, 100,
West
120.
Ham
No,
want
no, no,
120.
I
So I
don't.
don't know if
Okay,
Arsenal
so
Arsenal
I
want
cannot.
120.
So I cannot go down that level for Declan Rice. I will not pay something like that for Declan Rice.
The English
my
tax
own
is
take.
real.
Wait,
The
let
English
me
tax
ask
is real.
you. Will you pay
Emmy, your mic,
million
Emmy,
Rice
your
or
mic,
100 million?
Emmy, your
What happened to my
mic,
back?
Oh, it's
Your
fine
mic,
now.
your
It's
mic.
fine now. It was bad before.
Yeah, it was going coming and
Okay, is it
going
better now?
Yeah,
It's
it's
better
better
now.
now.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it
better, it's better.
better?
Mhm.
Now, I was going to
But
say 100 million for Caicedo or 100 million for Declan Rice. Who will you take?
Declan Rice.
Abdul.
No,
I
Caicedo
will,
is a better.
no, I will
Caicedo.
not. I will put my 100 million in my pocket, not for either.
Yeah,
Good answer.
thank you,
Good
Abdul.
answer.
Thank you. That's a
Good
wonderful
answer.
one. That's wonderful.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Mr.
But
Cal,
Caicedo
Yeah.
for me is Caicedo
Mr.
is
Cal,
better.
No, man. Brighton
Declan Rice
are
to
scammers.
Arsenal.
I don't trust them.
Mr. Cal, Declan Rice to Arsenal.
He's a good player. We improved them now, so he should go there. Where else will he go?
Simple.
Can't stay at West Ham now. He has to go to Champions League football now. Is he going to go to Chelsea?
You don't think
No.
you don't think he goes to Manchester United? You don't think United need him?
If they need him,
Nah.
you help the. I mean, because Ericsson can't. I mean, Ericsson is. I mean, he's not exactly. I mean, he's okay. Casemiro is decent,
What
but too
about
many red cards.
that
Too many
Sabitzer
fouls.
guy? The Sabitzer guy.
He's gone. He's
Oh,
gone.
that guy's
He's gone.
decent, man. He
Emmy,
had
he's
two
gone.
games.
He keeps bringing up Sabitzer. Sabitzer
Emmy,
is
he's
not.
gone.
United's priority is striker. That's what they need. They don't need. Yeah, they can use Fred. They can use Casemiro. They can use Sabitzer.
Mount.
They can use
Mount.
They need a
Yes.
striker. That's what they need. That's what they need.
Yeah, no.
You know. So Rice to Arsenal. Yeah, okay, fine, go. I don't have a problem with it. I think he improves them.
Declan Rice to Arsenal.
Well, is this confirmed or just rumor? By the way,
Fabricio said next to Arsenal.
It's not confirmed. It is player agreement and whatnot. The personal terms have been agreed, but the fee has not. They've not reached an agreement on the fee.
Next week is going to be the official bid from Arsenal to West Ham.
But but the only problem is that Arsenal ain't winning shit next year. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
What did you say?
The issue is West Ham
because Liverpool will be back. Chelsea should be back, right?
Should be, but
will still be there. United will still be there. Arsenal ain't doing shit next year. I'm sorry.
Why?
You never know, man. You never know.
Why are you hitting on Arsenal?
I'm not hitting on Arsenal. Just
it's the truth.
It's the reality. Emmy.
Am I hearing they are now your closest rivals from your voice? Like that's how it sounds.
Emmy, hold on, Abdullah, I beg. Emmy, how many times did I call your name? How many times?
3 times.
4 times so far. 3. Okay,
4 times. Okay. When are you gonna, my brother? When are you going to listen to me? And when are drinking beer and talking about this stuff? Last time ain't winning shit next year.
But you know, should I say something? Wait now. If Arsenal buy that, they need to buy a striker, right? And he's DM.
As for now, they're not buying a striker for now. They say they are fine.
They're not buying a striker.
Yeah,
Emmy, winning the league.
Hey, how many goals? How many goals did they score this year? Let me just
Emmy, it's beyond stats. It's beyond stats.
Winning the league is not about having striker and buying this striker. There's a mentality you need, my guy.
So are you saying that Arsenal don't have the mentality?
They do not.
Even if they buy new players, even if they buy players.
Arsenal
they don't.
They bottled top 4 and they bottled the league. They do not have the mentality. Sorry.
Emmy, Arsenal's form in the last 9 games is lower mid-table form. What are we talking about here?
You can't have that kind of you can't have
and Emmy, newsflash. If they perform like the way they perform in the Premier League, they will get dismantled in the UCL.
Emmy, how do you lose 3-0 at home to Brighton when you have to fight? How you done 3-0 against Southampton?
But Brighton can undress any team
But
Okay, what does
Southampton,
that? Okay,
in Europe.
explain to
But
me.
not title
Southampton
contenders. Not
undress.
title contenders, my friend.
They
Amy,
can.
explain to me Southampton.
Don't under Southampton. Southampton beat Chelsea home and away. This is
Yeah, what
But
a
no,
good though.
Chelsea were 13th. Come on. No, don't do that, Emmy. Don't do that, Emmy.
Emmy,
yeah. But
Emmy,
Chelsea's a big team.
Emmy, were
Oh my
Chelsea
God.
chasing the title?
No.
No. Yeah.
Case some points.
So how do
I'm not saying they're not a good team.
Chelsea
What I'm
have
telling
suffered.
you is
Chelsea
that
have suffered.
this year was the chance to win it.
yes,
This
I
year.
said the same thing too.
Because
Yeah,
I'll tell you
but
the truth. The truth is that Emmy, we had our eyes on UCL. PL was not the real focus.
yeah, I think
And
you
all
guys changed focus in February to them.
we changed focus.
After you guys beat Leipzig, right? After you guys beat Leipzig, you guys kind of said, you know what? We can
once
still do
Arsenal
something
started
here, right?
once Arsenal started dropping points, we're like, okay, this thing is here. Let's go for it now. We're 8 points clear with how many games to go?
With
And then
8 games to go.
No. Yeah.
8 points.
No.
8 games
They
to
were,
go.
I think they were 10, it was 10 games to go. I think 10 or 7, something like that.
No,
8 games.
8
So,
games
8
to go. It was
games.
beginning of April. April 1st.
Mhm.
April 1st. Arsenal was leading the league with 8 points.
6 points.
Yeah.
Man City had some game in hands though.
They only had 2
They had one game. They had one game in hand, which was against Arsenal. Yeah.
No, they had one game in hand and they had the game against Arsenal as well. No, but Arsenal did bottle there. There's no excuse.
The game in hand was Brighton.
Yeah, it was Brighton. Yeah, they drew.
Imagine if Arsenal kept up the pace. Now that Brighton game becomes a problem.
If Arsenal had beaten Southampton and West Ham, they would have won the league.
It's over. The league is done.
Because if they had won those 2 games, they would have kept that 8 points. They would have kept that 8 points with 5 games to go.
The league is done.
And they had Chelsea next after West Ham. So guess what? It's a wrap. They'll beat Chelsea and they'll keep putting it. The problem was they bottled it and they didn't have the stomach for the fight.
Amy, the problem is that it's the same trend as last year, top 4, where they bottled it again.
When they bottled it, same thing.
Which tells you it's not about the players because they got Jesus and Zinchenko, right? They gain it, right? It's not the players.
But those guys,
wrong.
Those guys, Zinchenko and Jesus actually they tanked in the second half of the season. Like they were so poor in the second half of the season.
Some of these players, like Saka as well. Some of these players don't perform. I'm not going to put all on.
You know what? You know what? What also it tells me is this, right? These players have never played. Now, for these guys, I can now say they have never played at this level in their entire careers. Not saying Thomas Partey. I'm saying this Arsenal team have never been under this kind of immense pressure in their whole careers. They've never been chased or chasing the title.
That's true.
But
to put that into context, right? You just don't have young players who are chasing or being chased to a title. They also have a manager that has never been in that situation before. It's not cakewalk. It takes a lot to actually get a team. That's why Pochettino never won the league with Tottenham. 2016, he tried against Leicester. He failed. It's not because Pochettino, he has never done it before. If you've not won a 38-game league season before, the first time is always very difficult. Yeah. It's so hard because there's a way Premier League arranges the schedule from week 30 to 38. They play, the people chasing you play first, you play next. Next week, you play first. Those guys play next. The pressure just keeps pumping on from that last 8 games, 9 to 8, 10 games. So guess what? If your players buckle or they just miss focus in terms of, hey, they lose concentration, and the Premier League is at a very high level. If you snooze, you collect, period, right? And guess what?
You collect.
Straight up. And you and guess what? The teams, the level that they're playing is so high that it's so difficult to even come back and score and say you want to claw back a game, that you already started very poorly. So that's why, Arsenal actually lost this league title. They lost the league title because, man, their legs, see, You guys go play ball. Your legs,
Nice.
your
Smart
legs,
like
your legs, your legs cannot carry it anymore because you the intensity that they are now expecting of you in the last 8 games has to be the same intensity you started the league with, right? It's not possible. You've played almost 55, 60 games at that point. Your body is already shaking, right?
Emi, that's why Ogakawa and me was telling you. Nice. I said it from last season. I said it to you, and I said, Arsenal, this is your year to win the league. Next season, you're not going to win that league because
the only thing about I think Chelsea be back, Liverpool be back next year. United will get better. I just can't see
Newcastle get better.
Newcastle get better too. Brighton are going to be there.
Brighton. So forget all these players that they are selling. Brighton, they already have replacement for Caicedo. They already have replacement for McAllister. They have a fantastic coach who, to me, is top 3 coaches currently in the Premier League. Right, that deserving guy. And guess what? That guy, he's only going to. He now needs a real preseason behind the Alps in the mountains near Switzerland to actually galvanize this team. And you guys
But you see, when you guys say that Arsenal are not going to, like, what are they going to do next year? They're just going to fall off the top.
Okay. Should I tell you next year Arsenal is going to be in trouble because Arteta, the worst thing he can do is not to be, if he doesn't build on this current team and add at least 3 players in every layer of the field, defense, midfield, and attack. They are currently in need of a right back. The problem Arsenal have is they only attack to the left, Martinelli side, and where this guy plays, either Tierney or who is the other guy that plays Zinchenko, right? On the right side, they don't attack from there. They don't double up. So what's his name? White doesn't overlap or doesn't come forward, right? He is very restrictive, and that restricts Arsenal's attacking style, right? It hurt them against Brighton in that match because Brighton just said, "Okay, we see what you guys are doing."
No.
I don't agree with that.
Hold on a minute. Let me interject really quick, like Abdul will say. Hold on a minute. Because Rice likes to play close to the defense, you assume, with all due respect, that he's restrictive. He's not. He's disciplined.
No, he's not. He's White. Ben White.
You're talking about Ben White. Oh, sorry. I thought you said Rice.
No,
Keep
Ben
going.
No, I said White. Ben White. White is their right back, right? So, yeah. Everything is like Rice.
It's called Benjamin. Call it that Benjamin White.
Yeah,
White.
Why was decent this season? It was decent this season. But he didn't play against Brighton. He didn't play against Brighton.
Yeah, it was decent. But let me tell you what a dynamic right fullback would have given to Arsenal. Dynamic right back would have given them an outlet to actually attack and help Saka. When Saka is always, because Saka is pretty much always doubled up, right?
Nah, but Emmy, you gotta know, Emmy, fullbacks are out of fashion.
Abdul, end this stream.
Moderator.
No, don't clap for him. Wow.
Okay, go ahead, Tosin. Sorry, go on.
No. I was just saying that fullbacks they're out of style, man. I don't think.
No, they're not.
Arsenal.
They're not.
No, they're not.
Explain what City are doing then.
Look what City are doing with that 3-box-3.
No, just because City are doing something. Just because you are doing something doesn't mean that you have to reply. I hate when people
I agree on that.
Just because he works for them.
But Bayern do it too, with Pavard and like everyone's playing center backs and these fullback. Arsenal do it.
Arsenal doing it because they have to. Arsenal are doing it because they have to.
No, they bought Zinchenko specifically to invert.
Zinchenko plays on the left.
Yeah, but we're talking about the right back.
Yeah, the right. I said they have to buy a right back because they feel. they feel
Miami,
disabled on that right side, on the right side of the field, because on the right,
or is
on the right.
Saka really that good, or is Saka really that good?
Right back.
So let me tell you what will happen once they have a dynamic right back.
Welcome back, Tosin.
You see, Odegaard can now stay central and cook if they have a good right back. The reason why Odegaard is currently drifting towards that right side of the field to help creativity, to help get the ball up to Saka.
That's true. That's true.
So if they have a good right, once they get a good right back,
they are considering Lamptey. They are considering Lamptey.
No, they're looking at.
No, the gist is that they want to buy Cancelo on the right as right back.
Right back, yeah.
Yeah, they can get Cancelo, but Cancelo.
I thought Barcelona wanted to buy him.
Need.
No, we don't. These are the problems I always have with people like Arteta. They don't need Cancelo. They just need someone like Lamptey. Lamptey will actually give them what they need.
They are considering Lamptey from Brighton.
Yeah,
So,
Lamptey will give them what they need.
But then there's another Lamptey in Leverkusen.
Frimpong.
That's when United want to buy.
Yo, but he's apparently a wing back more
But
than
Arsenal
a
want to.
fullback.
They need a full back, not a wing back.
Do you rate him Mohamed Samakin that plays for RB Leipzig?
Leipzig.
Simakan. I remember he used to play. He used to play at Strasbourg.
Simakan. He used to play.
I'm not looking at him. That's what they want to get.
What about Masarui? The guy.
He too used to be a centre back.
And also they're looking at
the Bayern Munich guy. What's his name? Masarui.
Whatever.
Mazraoui. Yeah, the Moroccan guy.
Masarawi.
Yeah.
That guy is not bad too.
Casey, what's his name? Right back.
Yeah, he's actually good.
No, I think you're talking about no. You're talking about Volcan or Royal Vallecano. He's a left back. Fran Garcia.
Is he left back or right back?
Garcia.
He's going to Real Madrid. He's Real Madrid.
He played for Real Vallecano. He's a right back. That's not looking at.
Yeah, no. He's a left back. Abdullah. He's a Real Madrid player.
He's already a Real Madrid player. He's pretty good. Done.
What's his name?
Fran Garcia, I think, something like that.
Oh yeah, it's going to Madrid.
He's a Real Madrid player.
You notice right back.
He's a left back.
He's a left back. Yeah, he's going to replace.
No, but you're saying right backs, but what about left-footed right wingers, man? They're a dying breed, man.
Left-footed right wingers.
Well,
that's true. Man. Yeah, that's true. I'm just thinking who.
All of them.
You mean good ones?
You could think of. Yeah, exactly. Good, like world-class ones. Like there's
left-footed right wingers. Salah, that's only Salah right there, right?
I need to respond to Amy really quick.
Go ahead.
Amy said something. You say, so what is the story with Ben White right now? Do you think that 50 million was worth it for us now?
Well, so far he helped them to get to second, right? He has developed his game season over season. He had a good season this year. Just like he played out of position, remember? But he can say, "Oh yeah, I was part of the team that actually helped Arsenal from 6th to 52nd."
No, but you made the reason I asked you that question is you made a statement saying that Odegaard's functionality is restricted because
it's limited. Yes, because Ben White cannot carry the ball. He cannot run with the ball.
Hold on, Amy. Abana speed. Don't go too far. Hold on. That is the reason why I can see why Declan Rice is going to Arsenal. Because
why?
He will come. You see that drop instead of Odegaard to drop the Declan Rice is the sponge now. He's the
okay. Let me tell you the problem with Declan Rice. Declan Rice is left oriented on the field. He will play on the
he's been on the left side.
Yeah, but
he's not going to play on the right.
I know, but he knows how to distribute the ball, which is key.
But he does.
Which is key. He knows how to do
I don't think distributing is a strong point.
No, he's not. I don't think that's not true.
It's like telling a power forward to play point guard, though. That's what you're trying to do.
No. That's a good one. Hold on, let me tell you something.
Yeah, you're trying to tell a power forward. The only person that can do that is LeBron James. LeBron James is actually a small forward anyway.
So let me tell you why. let me say, when I mean distributing the ball, there is a level of ball distribution that is never expected from a CM that plays that deep. But when that CM has it in the bag, which is what Declan Rice has.
He doesn't.
Oh, he does. He does. You know why? You know why? Declan Rice doesn't need to run. He just
He can't
That's
run.
what he does best.
He can't
That's
run.
what he does
That's the
best.
issue with him.
he doesn't need to run. The ball runs for him. Declan Rice, the ball runs
Man, you're talking about this guy like he Busquets, man.
Yeah, like you're
Like
talking
he's
about
Gavi or something.
I agree.
He's a mid-table level
So-
midfielder. He's not
No.
elite.
See, listen, real quick, 1 minute, right? I agree, Blue Eye. So we were for a poor West Ham team.
Yeah, your mic is.
This guy's okay. You hear me? Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear now.
Yeah, I think we're underestimating this guy. This guy plays for a poor West Ham team. This guy's a good player. If you watch him really well, he's a really good player. Now, he's playing under David Moyes. Come on, guys. David fucking Moyes. Excuse my language. Right? David Moyes. We're not talking about De Zerbi or Pochettino or Arteta or Pep or Klopp. David Moyes. And he's still lighting up the place for West Ham, at least. And we're still interested in looking at him.
But the thing is that when I've seen him play,
is he their best player? Is he their best player?
No, he is.
The West Ham.
Yeah, he's the best
West
player.
Ham's best
Yeah,
player.
he is. Yeah,
He's the most important player. I don't know about it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I've seen him.
Hold on.
Wait, quickly, Casey. I've seen him play against good teams in the Prem, and I've seen him playing in his national team in big tournaments. I don't see this quality on the board that
Exactly.
Because he plays for Gareth Southgate. What do you expect?
Okay, so
this is excuses.
Hold on,
man.
so excuse after no. Hold on,
Listen,
Kenny.
listen, I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm just telling you that he has a left side bias. But this guy, if you watch him closely, he has the fundamentals. Now, is he at peak level? No. He's not Busquets or Rodri or any of those guys.
Exactly.
But the ingredients are there. The ingredients are there.
No,
The ingredients are there.
No, they're not. Sorry. Watch Busquets at the age of 18. If you don't think that.
See, this is the problem. Anyway. So this guy, you're not listening to what I'm telling you. You made up your mind. You're not listening. You're not listening, guy. Nobody's saying it's a Busquets. Nobody's saying it's a Rodri or a Frankie de Jong. We're not saying that. But we're saying he has the potential to be better in a better team. If you don't understand that.
So what Carl is saying is that in a better team, he would actually his talent to actually come out even better and brighter.
He will be a better player in a better team, or not a better coach.
Yeah.
He might be a better player,
but can't you say that for any player though?
No. Ross Barkley.
I agree. It might be better, yeah. But the thing is that for me, what Blue Eyes was saying is that it's going to help Saka and Odegaard over there. Like the body.
No. See what Blue Eyes is saying. Blue Eyes is saying that.
Wait, but as double sixes, they all play double sixes.
Yes, they play double sixes.
Ugarte, Caicedo, and Rice. Who has the highest ceiling of the three?
Ugarte.
As all of them in double
Caicedo.
sixes. They all play double
Rice, man.
sixes.
Come on, Rice, man.
For me, it's Caicedo.
It could be Caicedo.
Let's move on. I want to talk about something.
Caicedo. That's actually a very good question, Tosin. I don't know. I really don't know. Those three players, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Abdullah, can I speak just a bit on Rice though?
Because all of them are. Go ahead,
Casey.
Yeah, I think Rice, he looks good because I think there's something I like to call for midfield, which is a 30% possession tax. So if your team has 30% possession, right?
I disagree.
Good point.
There is a difference between a midfielder. There's a difference between a midfielder doing well in a team with 35% possession and a midfielder in a team like Barcelona, City, or Bayern Munich.
Nothing to do with
There's
that.
a massive difference.
No, there is a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. You know why? You know why? Okay, let him land. Let the guy land. Let the Casey guy land.
So Rice looks good, right? When your team has 60% possession, right, you have to actually look for the ball. a lot of the time. Your positioning has to be perfect for that. This is what you see with like peak Busquets, even peak Casemiro. I haven't seen anything like, because Rice hasn't shown me that, because the team he plays with never has that kind of position. Now I think he's partially to blame for that.
But I'm not. See, I kept telling you, I'm not a Declan Rice fan, but I'll say it again. If you go above West Ham United and go to a better club like Ten Hag, Klopp, Thomas Tuchel in terms of the way he plays, and then Pep Guardiola, as much I'm not a big fan of Declan, my Lord in heaven, he will elevate in the game, because those managers will tell me the
Abdullah.
I mean, it's possible.
Abdullah. Sorry to that. Couldn't you have said the same thing for that guy that went from Leeds to Man City?
Calvin Phillips.
Phillips.
No. Abdul, the difference between Calvin Phillips is you are playing under Pep Guardiola. Before
why isn't he a better player in a better team with a better coach?
No, but the thing is, he has a better player in front of him. It's not. I think he's a decent player. Rodri is just better than him.
I can answer that question.
That's a very good question.
No. I said it on this stream. After Rodri is Declan Rice for me. It's better than any other midfielder in Premier League right now. After Rodri.
That's
not better than Casemiro. How is he better than Casemiro?
It's not better than Casemiro.
For me, everybody has
Abdullah, it's not better. Casemiro had 14 saves. Casemiro had 14 goal contributions this season.
I would even take Bruno Guimaraes from Newcastle before Declan Rice.
Oh man, Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes is better. Yeah, Bruno Guimaraes played ball this season. He played ball.
Okay, Abdullah, like how much, compare the amount of money spent by West Ham and Newcastle?
I have suffered.
Blue Eye sounds like Jesus Christ. No, but Blue Eyes, you know that Bruno Guimaraes guy, that guy in Newcastle.
Yeah.
You know that guy is a DM. You know he's a DM, right? You know he's a DM.
Yes.
But
he's he's more of a deep line playmaker than a DM.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, you know, people say DM, deep line playmaker, but he's the creator from midfield for Newcastle, right? Mm-hmm. Compare that guy to Declan Rice.
Different profiles.
Different profile.
No, for me.
But Blue Eye told us that Declan Rice can create from deep.
Hold on,
that's a lie. That's a lie.
Let me answer that question.
No, but that's what Blue Eye told us earlier. Anyway, you don't want to keep working on this.
Answer for your crimes.
There's some nasty rhetoric going on. You know, there's some nasty stuff.
Let me answer that question. When I mean that Declan Rice can create from deep. Mm-hmm. I know a lot of you, when I say that, you get excited because you think I'm talking about assists. I'm talking about kick-starting an attacking sequence from deep, which is very important, especially if you're in a team like West Ham. You need that extra kick from deep because sometimes you cannot drive the ball from deep. A lot of these teams don't have someone like Chelsea right now. We have nobody that can drive from deep.
This guy
Kovacic is supposed to be that guy.
I mean, Blue Eyes, you had J5, you sold him.
That's 30% tax, bro. There's acres of space in the Premier League, man. The PR league.
So
he's just running into space, G.
So for Declan Rice, what he does, which is prime, which is what I respect as a midfielder, is he knows how to throw the ball into those spaces since he can't run into them. And that's efficiency to me, 101. 101.
But Blue Eyes, I get what you say about
101.
But Blue Eyes, if you look at Bruno Guimaraes,
especially in that position,
but Blue Eyes, Guimaraes can do the same thing too. You are saying the Declan Rice now. He can even.
But he's a good player.
Let me tell you the difference with Guimaraes.
Let's have football discussion now.
Okay, let's have a football discussion. You guys you're not going to like what I'm going to say right
now.
Go
ahead.
Guimaraes.
Can agree and disagree, but go ahead.
Guimaraes does that job, but with too much effort. Exactly.
Please, what does this mean?
What does that mean?
It's true, though. It's true.
What are you talking about with too much effort?
It's true. It's so true. Oh, well done.
What?
What?
I don't understand.
No. I need an explanation.
I
I need an
don't understand
explanation.
that. I don't understand
Yeah, you
that.
can't just be throwing out words out there. I need explanation for this.
No, guys. Which Gimaresh are we talking about?
Newcastle
Gimaresh.
Bruno Guimaraes.
No, the guy is more composed than Rice now.
No, he's not.
Okay. Let me drop another call.
I'm not sure that's true actually.
Let me drop another call. What about Palinha of Fulham compared to Declan Rice?
I like him though. I like him.
He's a good player. He's not Declan. He's not Declan.
It's mid versus mid.
So,
you think Palinha can move up the ladder too?
So let me.
No, he can't.
He's limited. He's limited.
That's the reason why.
How is Palinha limited, please?
Let me get the shot. The white.
Sorry.
He plays for Fulham. Bro.
That's the only thing. Yeah, but his ability. I'm talking about his football ability, though.
It's not on Declan's level. You need to start.
Yeah, because you hear Declan Rice every time.
Oh,
Bomb.
Guys,
some of the games I've seen this year.
Guys.
But isn't Rice linked with Bayern? Thanks.
Let me answer that question. Let me
get the shot to you.
See, all this is hype.
Hold on, no. So let me read the chat. I just said that is not true. Madrid and City fans are fans of Rice, but I don't think it will go. But Arsenal wants him to. I think Arsenal are favorite, but we'll see. Blue Eyes brain malfunctioned with that question. I hope. The question I asked him of Jorginho and Declan Rice, bless someone like,
don't mind that lie.
I wanted to put him in the spot. I was like, okay, let me.
No, but that guy Enzo, man, that guy Enzo can pass the fuck out the ball.
Enzo's
he can pass the. No, I don't care that passing quality. You can't take that shit away.
Fight over.
Tossing. Did you see those passes though?
1 minute.
Yeah, you see those crossfield passes.
Can I ask you a question?
Bro, man, he's like a low-key, like a cruise. He's the best controlling like midfielder type in Prem. Not even close.
So can I ask you a question?
Man,
I'm not like just get a DM. Just quality.
That's why you are
like,
MVP in the Blue Studio.
Let me
Tosin, can I ask you a question?
Guys.
Yeah,
that's why Tosin's an MVP in the Blue Studio.
Thank you.
NK, don't hate, man. NK, don't hate. NK.
You see the way MB is talking about Enzo and Chelsea have just been losing games. When it comes to Declan, when it comes to Declan, he doesn't see the quality there. He doesn't see it there. You don't think that's questionable?
Hold on. Is Declan Rice a World Cup winner?
Also, we're gonna
a World Cup winner? No, he's not.
Exactly.
But I wish Declan Rice played next to Messi. I wish he got that grace.
Tayo said other things are also important. Jim said,
"What are we talking? He had Saka, man.
I was chasing at
he had who?
Relax.
Yeah, from Arsenal fan was saying that Martinelli, Jesus, and Arsenal fan that saying that Martinelli, Jesus, and Saka is the new MSNs. Obviously,
no, it was Nketiah. It was actually us.
MSJ.
I'd be like, can you put up Jeep's comment? Can you put up Jeep's comment?
Jim said Sabisa Fred amount. We are finished.
I'd be like, can you put up that the other comment?
Oh, this one.
I just want to hear
the one with the day in me.
Can I answer that question afterwards?
Rice is not going to ask now.
NK, your T-bar is with the brothers, man.
Let me ask that question.
Said, blue eyes is manipulation tactics 101. Everything we put is up. Okay, no comment. Vote for if he said Ugarte is gonna go to club healthy. Okay, we have
PSG.
Basically PSG.
Vote said I prefer not to respond to that. Excuse me.
What's the condom?
Yo, Kondogbia is nuts, man. Nah, he's spitting. He's actually spitting.
He's a tidy player. He's a
He's
tidy
a good,
player.
I like Kondogbia, but I'm not sure yet. That's
Bro, Kondogbia's
Alright.
feet are crazy. He be getting out of the craziest
I
situations.
see. Shout out to you. What's up, my brother? Shout out now. What's up? Shout out to you, brother. Shout out.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? Shout out to you. I want to talk about something now.
Can we
Now
talk
let's-
about Mudryk, please? I want to talk about this guy.
Yo, NK,
Yes,
stop,
I was
man.
told. I was
NK,
told.
stop. No.
He was compared.
Why would that stuff to? Why would that stuff to talk about? NK, stop. NK, stop, man. NK, stop.
No, why should we stop? Though? Why should we stop?
Let's move on. Let's move on.
What is
Leave
my
Nana.
you guys already? I'm
Let's
ready to
move
talk about
on.
No. Ain't no way.
Let's
NK. Ain't no way your cousin had 0 goals
It
and
doesn't
0
matter. It
assists in
doesn't matter.
Bundesliga. That is crazy, bro. He needs to go back to university.
Oh my gosh!
Listen, I'll come
Oh
to
my
you.
gosh! Oh my
Based on
gosh!
the report I'm hearing from,
Bro, everybody eats in Bundesliga. That's
Even Timo Werner. Even
Oh,
Timo
He's
Werner
not
scores
eating,
goals.
man. I don't know what to say. He's just not eating, man. I really don't know
That
what to say.
Kinke, he went to Accra. He said carrying those Ghanaian girls. Those
Yes.
girls, their bombs are big, you know?
yeah.
Guy must have sprained something, man, you know?
These guys, man.
Relax. So, Tosin, I'm gonna come to you on this. Manuel Ugarte first, before I talk about Mose Caicedo. Paris Saint-Germain and Chelsea. Give me your proper analysis on that. Tosin, go ahead.
Man, this Ugarte guy, man. He's what y'all think Rice is.
Whoa.
That's all I'm saying on that. This man is like, you know when they say, you know that term, he got that dog in him.
South American guy.
You guys know what that South American grinta is. You're seeing glimpses of it in
I call
you
him-
know what
I
that
call
South
him
American
leg- I call him
grinta. You
leg
know what that
break.
shit is.
Leg
Ugarte
break.
is a living embodiment of that, man. Like this guy, he is a fucking madman, bro.
Yeah, look at his face, man. This look like a menace.
Exactly. Like, and he don't play, bro. Like, granted,
Yeah, I
like
call him
he
leg
has certain limitations, but what he does outweighs everything. Like,
Explain his limitations, though.
His leg work in midfield, like the way he covers ground, like how strong and physical he is, how he goes into tackles. He's a pressing monster. The way he presses up, he can press upfield, you know, like win the ball high up the field for the team, like
And do something with it.
Exactly, yeah, and he's very good. And in terms of you know, what they call like a palette, you know, like a painter uses a palette, a technical, like his palette for a DM on the technical level, it's very high. Like he in the short passing game, he's really good. You know,
really?
Yeah, he's good in the short passing game. Like, and he doesn't have the range of passing. Like, that's not really his game. And
but his recycle ability.
Yeah, he's a recycle.
Yeah. He struggles a little bit, yes. In terms of retaining the ball, he's not the best. But that's margin for improvement. Once you play in a bigger team,
with a better,
you know, all that shit can. Hopefully that shit can iron out.
Yeah, you see, like Rice is gonna get better if you move. Same for this guy as well.
So, Justin, who is the favorite? Paris Saint-Germain or Chelsea? Because according to Fabrizio, the decision is on him to decide. He hasn't decided yet.
Look, man, I know we cousins, you know, Blue Nation, you know, Blue Studio. Like, I know it's all in love, but like, nobody choosing Chelsea over PSG. I mean, just ask Hakimi. So
no, that's because Hakimi's wife. That's because Hakimi's wife is French, though.
Look at what happened to him now. Look at what happened to him.
His wife left him, right?
He gonna rebound next season. He gonna rebound next season.
And I'm hearing, before I go to the other guys, I'm hearing that. I don't know if it is true, but Lucio might be the new manager. Is it true?
Which Lucio?
No, that's misdirection. That's misdirection.
Who? Which Lucio? The Brazilian Lucio?
Lucio.
Oh, Luis Enrique.
Yeah.
I heard what your coach was doing, by the way. We should talk about that in another stream. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
So Blue Eyes,
You think he's gonna?
Blue Eyes,
Which coach? Garcia?
Manuel Ugarte.
Yeah, Garcia. Yeah.
What was he doing? What was he doing?
Yeah.
He had some issues with. He had some issues with the brothers, man. He was.
Yeah, he has some issues
Some
with the
words.
guys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for real?
No
Yeah,
problem.
you haven't seen this. I mean,
But that guy won the league with the brothers too. All right.
yeah.
With Sanchez and Nicole.
It wasn't at PSG. Emmy wasn't
It was
at
at
PSG.
Lille. He wasn't at Lille, right?
I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was his time
It was
at
at
Lille.
Lille. Yeah, it was at Lille.
No, I think it was
yeah.
It was Nice. It was Nice.
It was Nice. It was
No, it was
No, it was
no,
Lille.
but no,
It
he
was
had
Lille.
it. No,
It was
but the
Lille.
issue with the players, it was because of Ramadan. He didn't let players go on Ramadan and stuff like when he was at Nice.
Yeah, it was Nice. Yeah, it was Nice.
Yeah, it was at Nice. That thing was at Nice. Yeah.
So Blue Eyes, Manuel Ugarte.
Listen, I told you the only way I got to know about this guy was
The Europa League, right?
the soundtrack that was playing in the YouTube video. Wake me up inside, wake me up inside. It was a very nice song, man. This guy, I told you, he's just destructive. He's a destructive kind of guy, which is good. However, like I said to Tosin, that recycle value, what do you do with the ball when you destroy? That's why when I started, I said,
but he's good. He's good. He's a good short passing, like those short passes that goes easy. Like he's good there.
Yeah, but again, that's why the preamble to my statement earlier was that I need someone who can destroy and can also create. Because
okay, go.
When you create, when you're able to create, you provide relief right away. You just don't sliding all over the place.
No, it's not like he's not just a sliding guy. So what he is like, it's gonna be it's like sounding like we're doing skate ice skating, man. Like, oh, we're just skating.
That's all I see. Listen,
no, it's not just an ice.
But you think but the way you're describing it, it's like you think he's at O2, bro. Like just
exactly. He's not O2. He's not O2. He's not O2.
Let me just.
I don't hear that word in long time.
Let me make my last statement. The last statement
right.
This Ugarte guy is anybody who plays in that position for me, you're supposed to have a kind of stature. Like you're supposed to be menacing, even if you're small.
He is. The guy's a leg breaker.
No, that's what I call him. Leg breaker.
The guy's a leg breaker. The guy is hard.
No,
he goes hard.
Yeah, he has the aggressivity.
He has that physicality too. Yeah, he wins the ball physical, very strong.
Yeah, crazy physicality.
This is the same thing.
Very physical.
This is the same thing I had about the Opanka. He can
no,
do this.
No, it's not Opanka.
No, my God, no.
Opanka, and that's why. And that's
that's why I said
Enzo is Opanka.
I want Ugarte because
this is the same thing.
Oh wait, you call him Topanga? Oh my God!
Opanka.
No, Opanka.
Oh, Opanka.
No. Hold on. Let me just.
Opanka is the next captain of Chelsea. You know that, right?
My last state. Let me just say something.
Let him finish. Go ahead.
All I'm saying is Ugarte is going to work, but what are we doing with him? If he's coming in as that destroyer, then it still says to me that we need another midfielder.
Yes.
No. See what's going to happen, right? No, I don't know if we'll get all those guys. Well, let me quickly say something. Oh, you and your 2 seconds. Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. 2 seconds, right? I've only seen 3. I think about 2 90-minute game, or two 90-minute game, and one that's about maybe like half an hour. What I would describe him as is, the Jorginho we had on Zassari, and the Jorginho we had in the Euros when Italy won the Euros. He is that Jorginho with a nasty tackle. So explain that. So what that means is he's a very disciplined DM. A DM that knows he knows exactly what a DM is supposed to do. He shields. He played in a game where I watched him shielding the back 3, and he played in another game shielding the back 4. He doesn't overstep and overdo. Although in one of the games, he actually won a penalty for his team, so he can be progressive as well. and I've seen him. I mean, contrary to Tosin's opinion, I've seen him throw long, pinpoint passes. So he's not only good with short passes. The only thing is, if he can translate what he's doing in Sporting to the Premier League, then he's a top addition. He's an addition that we don't have in the team. And he can only get better. He will only make the team more complete. The only problem is if he cannot translate what he's doing at Sporting in the Portuguese league to the Premier League, then that's where the problem is. But if he can translate, he's like that Jorginho kind of player with a nasty tackle. That's what I can, the assessment I can give him so far. So if we can get him for like 50 million euros.
He has a release clause of 60.
Is it 55 or 50 million euros?
Fighting with our blue border.
Yeah. So So if we can get him for that price, I'll go snap him off Lisbon straight away. And I'm more convinced because he's even Uruguayan.
Yeah, he's South American player.
So
they are very good.
so he comes with a bit of steel, and we don't really have that now, and we need a midfielder. I know midfield is not our priority, but if we can get midfield of his quality for that price, I'll go for him. And I bet you, if we don't go for him, another team is going to go for him. Because I think he's that good.
Like you know how good Mascherano was.
Yeah, that kind of player.
I think he's better than Mascherano. Like more size, more technique.
Exactly. Blue eyes. That kind of player. That is like a Mascherano kind of player. He knows his job. He knows it properly. He doesn't overstretch. But you need him in that kind of formation. And he from the few I've seen, I think he's a very good player. And if Chelsea don't go get him, another team is going to get him. They're just going to see him end up in a Newcastle, and then we're going to start.
No, he can't.
No, it's PSG. Is it a PSG or Chelsea?
I think him.
You can't say. Hold on. I'm like, you can't say only PSG or Chelsea.
It's only the that are paying.
Hold on. You don't know. We don't know what his wages are, but we know what we can sort of like, imagine what his wages could be playing in the Portuguese league. And there's a lot of players in the Premier League that has money, real money to pay these guys. Don't tell me.
Okay.
Aston Villa.
Hold on,
Nana. Don't tell me an Aston Villa. And Aston Villa cannot afford to give this guy £70,000.
No. Because
Aston Villa are going to be like the next Newcastle.
But he's not going to Villa.
He's not going to.
What I'm trying to say to you guys is like, this guy has.
They can afford him. Yeah, they can afford him.
Yeah, they can afford it.
So don't go sleep on him and think, if we
don't
get him, Chelsea.
No, I think Chelsea is trying to wrap up the deal next week. So
that's the reports that are there. Yeah.
That's the report, Abdul. That's the report.
What I'm saying is, we've given him exposure. If we sleep on him, you're just gonna see him end up in an Aston Villa or in Newcastle.
No one's sleeping on him. They're trying to get him right now.
Yeah. They're trying to get him next week. And also he's represented by the super agent George Mendes, right? So George Mendes and Boli are very close, right? So
but he's been close because all PSG signings is. All PSG signings have been George Mendes clients as well.
Tosin.
Look at you. Oh, look at you, Tosin. Yeah. Okay.
No, but it's true though. Like George Mendes. Honestly, I don't even like it. I don't even like it when agents have too much imprint on one club. I don't like
one club.
And the thing is, I can see why a Pochettino will want him in his team.
Yeah,
I can see why
Fabrizio said it's in the priority for Pochettino that he said he wants
because
player like him.
You know why, Abdul? Because he compliments Enzo, right? And he actually allows Enzo to go express himself further up.
How do you know he allows him to do that?
That's
Emmy is a dreamer. I know guys like Emmy.
No,
Hey,
it's a
come on.
double pivot, right? It's
No,
a
no, no,
double
Emmy.
pivot of
No,
Ugarte
no,
and Enzo, right?
no, Emmy,
Enzo will be the
Emmy.
ball distributor. Ugarte will be the ball. It's like Flamini and Fabregas, right?
Emmy, this guy would just allow Enzo and Kante to go and do whatever the hell they want to do.
That's what I'm
Kante.
saying. That's why. That's what's the difference between what
He
you
will
just
cover
what
them. He will just.
what's the
Kante
difference
might
between
not
what you
even be
just
at
said?
the club.
No.
Yeah,
I'm saying
what's the difference between
I'm,
what you said and what I just said? It's the
no,
same
I'm just
thing,
saying
right?
what you know, because Nana is trying to challenge you. I say what you're saying is actually correct because
Exactly.
he's just going to give them the freedom of the city.
Yeah,
He's going to give them the freedom to go and do whatever they want to do.
And they both speak Spanish too. Because guess what? The two of them will just control that midfield, right?
Freedom
Because they know
is relative.
they have their big
Freedom is relative.
freedom in the center circle. That's battleground.
Listen, let me tell you something here.
Who gets the freedom of the center circle?
Yeah, but that's what I'll do. That's a fantastic point you bring up, freedom, because it gives me a segue to one quick thing. You know, there's a difference between attacking space and attacking somebody.
Explain what that means. Blue eyes always come with these quotes,
but
man.
it's true. But it's true though. It's true. On the flip side, there's also defending someone and defending space.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Tosin.
Man, I'm speechless at Michael Jackson, man. I'm speechless.
No, hold on. This is now where when I hear the kids say minerals, I always think that's when they talk about minerals, because that's where the minerals are. Is being
I think with I think with space, I think it's not bad.
How do you negotiate those? Some players are very good at attacking people and makes them look good, but they don't
like Fred.
They don't know what to do. When they see space, stage fright.
Like Fred does not know whether to attack space or attack people.
That's what I'm saying. Some people, and I think that's why I say if you want to neutralize Kovacic, and I hate bringing up this point, don't attack him.
Give him the ball. Yeah,
don't attack him because he won't know what to do with space. But when you attack him, that's why they call him. He beats the press. So again,
it's to sell this.
So again, it's the kind of midfielder you want. Do you want that midfielder that knows? Because the midfielder knows how to attack space. Guess what that midfielder is doing? He's using more of his head than his his physicality.
Okay.
Right. So are you saying? I'm like. So are you saying what is Ugarte? What's he better at? Is it attacking space or attacking
people?
Person.
From deep.
From deep. He's a dribbler. He's a dribbling DM kind of.
He doesn't attack space. Okay. He just Mikel. Once he has the ball, okay, he just releases it for those who wants to do something with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Either in the short distance or in the long distance. But when somebody he smells danger and he goes to attack it. But once he wins the ball, he just releases it.
Oh, do you watch the Europa League between Arsenal and the Sporting? Manuel Ugarte was the man of the match in that match. He
was everywhere.
He got that guy.
He had a fantastic game.
My God!
He gets sent off.
I remember. Wait. Let's not forget that match. Arsenal was at their peak, right? They were on a winning streak in the Premier League at that time. So when they played Sporting, I think it was after they lost to Sporting. That's when they started kind of doing in form, right? But at the time before they played Sporting, when Ugarte did that mastermind, in that midfield in that Europa League game, Arsenal was at so it's not, we can't say Arsenal was probably weak. No, Arsenal was strong. They played their first team, and guess what? That guy smoked them, and that's the Premier League test the guy needed to pass, because at the time Arsenal was the best. Arsenal was the best team in the Premier League at the time.
Yeah, he played against Tottenham as well. The guy has played Champions League, so he does have some experience.
That's true.
Anyway, can we move on? I think I don't have anything else to say about that.
Kenny, have you spoken about him?
Yeah, he's a decent player. We've needed a DM for a long time.
We better break. I hope we're going to break down Chelsea.
No.
Why would you bring down Chelsea? Chelsea came 13th. Right?
Yeah.
For fun, man.
There's no need to break down.
There's no need.
You
There's no
want to break down You want to break down a team that is self-coaching itself for the whole season.
No.
What are you going
We
to
have
break
to.
down?
Let's actually talk about
We need to talk about some players.
the FA Cup,
No,
the FA
hold
Cup
on.
final. No?
I just want to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
This is just a monologue.
Mhm.
I think the time has come for Chelsea fans to go and wash their face with soap.
Why?
They've been washing their face with soap all season, man, bro.
Bro, I use aloe vera to bath and wash my face. So what's going on?
Ridiculous, man. All these players.
I bath with aloe vera soap. So what's going on?
However, I tell you one thing. Emi was touched upon it a little bit earlier. I think Chukwu is redeemable under the right coach.
It's coachable.
But
Yeah, I saw
Blas
that
is
this weekend.
a
Listen,
fanatic idiot. So what can I say?
No, Pochettino. We're under Pochettino. Don't be surprised that boy is coached better.
I think he's going to go on loan.
he has to.
No. That'll be.
He has to go on
If
loan.
we team only go on loan to unless
I'll
it's
send
Brighton.
Crystal Palace. I'll
Unless
send
it's Brighton.
Crystal Palace.
No. Again, No. He won't start. He won't start. He's not going to start because they have Olise and Eze. Where is he going to play?
No, Olise is playing on the wing.
Exactly.
Olise plays on the wing.
And the other position is Schlupp.
Kenny, let me ask you one question, Kenny.
Yes.
I don't like.
I think they need to be one of the promoted team.
I'll rather take Chukwuemeka to Brighton. Let him get coached. Let him get coached under deserving. Because that's close to what we're going to be. And when Pochettino comes, right, he plays that possession football.
Wait now, Emmy. Kenny, let me ask you one question, okay?
Yeah.
Where did Pep send Foden on loan to?
Nowhere.
Nobody.
Okay, so all those times that he was accumulating
knowledge,
games, okay,
yes,
what was he doing?
He was learning.
No, he was learning.
Yeah, but he's still learning on the bench though today.
Hold on. What I'm saying is, okay, no.
The reason why is because they bought Grealish, right?
Why do you want to send Chukwuemeka on loan?
No, for me, is this the thing is that Man City as well. They were in more competition, so there was more game time. For me, with the players you're trying to buy, and especially at that young age, the guy needs to play because even at Aston Villa, the guy he barely played there. At the end of the day, the guy needs to play.
Okay, I'll send him back to Aston Villa. I'll send him back to Aston Villa actually because they have a good coach.
For me, the guy needs game time.
The mistake what you guys are making is sometimes it's better to be in a strict environment than to be in a lone environment just because you're playing more. Okay. See, you know, like when you're growing up and you go to uni. Okay.
Yes.
In uni, you have sense of freedom. Okay. And sometimes you are less focused. You become less focused. Okay.
Most times for me. Sorry.
Thank you very much. Most times you become less focused. Okay. That's what loaning some of these players can do to them. You need to put them under that pressure. No. Hold on.
You see the Foden example.
Hold on. Let me put it down to you. Let me do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to put some of these kids where they're in a high pressure environment. It's not only playing that brings out the best in you. It's actually the pressure that brings out the best in you. It's not playing. Anybody can play.
But do you think Chukwuemeka?
No, but wait.
Pressure.
Hold on. See, a young player sometimes being in Barcelona and playing 10 games is better in being maybe in Levante and playing 40 games.
True.
So it is the pressure that makes you better.
Yeah,
it depends on the environment that you create.
Yeah, wait.
It's not one size fits all though. Like Odegaard, Odegaard didn't need to stay in Madrid, right?
No.
Odegaard didn't stay in Madrid, right?
I'm just trying to put it across to Ken that sometimes the way people spit out loan system, it just fixes everything.
It's not. No. I didn't say loan system. I didn't say loan system. I didn't say just loaning just for sake of loan. I didn't.
No. What I'm trying to say is some people just think a loan going out on loan for a young player is the only solution. But what I'm trying to
No,
tell you is
yeah,
that
that's not true. Yeah,
you have to customize a training for a particular player, an individual player. You have to customize the training for him. If it's a player that is already disciplined, highly matured, he's self-motivated, he's self-learning all the time. Okay, you can go and put him under a serious coach where he's just itching, and the only thing stopping him is maybe a world-class player ahead of him. Okay, he's just itching to go, and you are sure, then you can go and put him on that loan. Okay, but most times with these young players, it's the pressure that benefits them. Which you design that.
Abdul, let's talk about Chukwuemeka. Let's talk about Chukwuemeka. Let's talk about Chukwuemeka.
Let me quickly,
because we're talking generic now. Generic. Let's go specific to Chukwuemeka. Yeah, let's talk Chukwuemeka. So what about Chukwuemeka's situation right now? Is it better for him to stay with Pochettino, do a preseason, and Pochettino actually coaches him up, through the season, and maybe he plays Carling Cup or FA Cup games, and maybe 10 minutes in one Premier League game or the other? Or does he go back to Aston Villa where he can actually contest, with Emery, get coached by a very world-class coach too, and and play more games? What do you guys
But
think?
who told you Aston Villa wants him? Do you know?
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I'm just
saying Aston Villa is a random club, a Premier League club, basically.
Okay, because I just wanted to clarify something. The terms in which he left Aston Villa were very sketchy. When I mean sketchy, Aston Villa.
Yeah, I don't think he will go back.
No,
I don't think
Aston Villa wanted to keep him. The battle was.
They wanted to keep him.
Yeah, and he said no.
He said no.
Yeah, I don't think.
Which player is this about?
Chukwuemeka. But for me, it's not Aston. For me, it's a Premier League club. But for me, you see, with the Foden one, there was actually a path there to there was actually the players there were there was David Silva. They were getting old. For me, when I'm seeing the players that are going to compete for his position, they're trying to buy midfielders. You have a younger, you have a Enzo Fernandez that is young. They're probably going to buy another young midfielder there. So these guys are going to play, and then that's for me. And for me, the thing is that quickly. For me, the thing is that at his age, this season already, for me, I've not really seen progress in his game like that. For me, this season. So for me, it's
Ken,
yes.
To me, okay, I know we have to customize training, customize solution for individual players. But for me, what disturbs young players most of the time, because even me, I've fallen into that situation before. What disturbs them is like they want clarity. And to me, the best person that gives them that clarity from history is Alex Ferguson. Because Alex Ferguson would tell a young player, you are going to play 15 games this season. Okay, it's going to take a young player, you are going to get 15 games this season. So what does that do? That gives a lot of clarity to that young player. So what does that do in between those 15 games? You are training very hard. You are going to the gym seriously. You are doing all your strength and fitness. You are doing all your drills. You are playing all your reserve games. So that is what a young player needs. It's not the volume of games. Because sometimes when you send some of these young players on loan and they know they're going to get volumes of games, they still need clarity. Am I still going to be good enough to return back to Chelsea next season?
But
am I still
that's
going to go on loan? So we are more or less saying the same thing. That what some of these young players need, right, is you need to give them the right solution. If it is loan that suits them,
yes, exactly, yes.
If it is staying and just telling them, okay, you're going to play these 10 games, but we need you to get stronger. So you need to be coming to the gym X number of days a week. Okay. And this is the team you're likely to play against. These are the matches you're likely to play. So that's what a young player needs.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, for me, it's like the Gilmore, for example. They loaned him here, but it was at the wrong club, the Norwich loan. It was the wrong
exactly.
The loan didn't partner.
And Chelsea has made that kind of mistake in my opinion.
Mistakes,
with a long of young players.
Yeah, I agree.
No, guys, hold on, don't go too far. With Billy Gilmore, the problem is he went on loan to Norwich, but then he was riding bench. That's criminal. That's criminal.
No,
But
he played some games.
he has started starting. He has started starting though.
Yeah,
No,
and
he
then at the
started
end,
substantial.
yeah,
He started substantial
He has
number
started
of
starting.
games.
He started against Arsenal,
No,
right?
no,
but
but the
you
thing is that Norwich. No, the thing is that because Norwich decided their manager halfway, so he was a different
Yeah,
manager then.
yeah,
So that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
after when they signed the manager then, and then he started riding bench when the new manager came in because he
Did you
wasn't
guys
fancy.
So we'll probably talk more about it on Sunday.
did you
But
guys
Tosin,
talk
go.
about Brighton? Did you guys talk like
yeah, I want to
that's
talk
the
about
Yeah,
most
Brighton,
fascinating team
but
in Europe to
I
me
will
right
I will
now.
shift it to Sunday when we have enough time to talk about it because we have spent so many time on Declan, so many time on the
yo,
Messi.
hold on. This guy is not
I'm
serious.
telling you guys on Blue Studio, right? This should not be the last time we talk about Declan on this
Yo,
channel,
y'all,
man.
did,
Every show we spend an hour on Declan. Every show. I
The guy
beg.
is trending.
I
The guy
beg.
is trending. No vex.
No comment. No
Yo,
comment.
yo,
wait, quickly.
if he goes to Bayern, you
No,
gonna
but
watch Bayern games, boys?
oh
Yeah,
no,
man.
you
Nah.
sure?
Wait, quick.
You're
I
gonna
had a
you're
good.
gonna you're gonna you're gonna watch Bayern
not the
game
money.
Wait,
Yes.
quickly.
under Thomas Tuchel? I know you don't like Thomas
Ah,
Tuchel.
man, that guy.
I have a question for Blue Eyes.
Yes.
I have a question for Blue Eyes.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What,
Okay, go ahead.
what's going on with the Miami Heat?
Yo, man, don't get me started.
Gee, man, let me not like
Yo, you guys better not play the league.
Drop back to
Don't
back.
get me started.
if Boston win tomorrow, man, Blue Eyes, don't come on Sunday, please. Don't come on Sunday.
I was
Don't
No,
come on Sunday.
but what about our boy Gabe Vincent, man? Is he
Yo.
gonna play or not? But if he
Gabe
doesn't
Yeah,
play, y'all are cooked.
yeah,
Y'all are cooked.
they
if he
missed
doesn't play.
that guy yesterday, right? They missed
Gabe,
him.
man. Listen, I tell you,
Yeah.
He's Igbo, right? He's Igbo boy. Yeah.
Oh, Naibo boy.
Boy, now he plays for the Tigers now.
Yeah, he plays for the
Plays for
Tigers.
the
Yeah.
Tigers now. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yes, now.
Like Igbo
Sunday,
boy.
I have something. Emmy, hope you not forgot what I sent to you. We're gonna talk about it on Sunday.
He plays starting point guard for the
Yeah,
Tigers.
we'll talk about it on Sunday. We're gonna talk about it.
But Miami, man, they can't do this, man. This will be NBA history. Never happened before. I've been watching this playoffs for so many years. No team has ever come from 3-0. No team.
The problem, I tell you what the problem is. We're over depending on Jimmy, and it's coming back to bite us.
No, they've solved Jimmy. They solved Jimmy in the last two games.
No,
they solved him. They solved him in the last two games.
They didn't solve him. We didn't figure them out. Put Jimmy in a distributing role. Don't put him on a scoring role. Jimmy,
but
you need the scoring.
No, but let me
the
tell
ball
you,
wasn't moving. The ball wasn't moving.
Exactly,
The
Tosin.
ball
That's
was stuck.
what you need.
It wasn't.
You know what you need from Jimmy, Tosin? You need 20 points that we don't know where it came from, and 15 assists.
But that's not the guy he is, though.
He is that guy. No, he is. He's that guy.
It doesn't even need to be assist. It doesn't even. It can be screen assist. It can be. The pass before the pass.
See. You know what? I think Jimmy Butler just needs to get upset because in game 3 they got him upset. They got him upset. They got him upset in game 3.
The real issue.
He cooked in the fourth quarter.
He can't be having Tatum on him and not doing it. He should be cooking Tatum.
The real issue is that Boston is actually starting to hit their shots. Like some of these players,
guys, Boston
right?
is the more talented team. Let's not.
They're the more talented.
Exactly. Boston's actually.
I was shocked that Heat were able to go 3-0 up off of just playing zone defense. That's it. They just played zone.
Yo, Tosin, I tell you why. When I saw that, right, I knew I was kind of like I'm always like very skeptical with the way we roll at the Heat because we're we're like Chelsea. We're exactly like Chelsea.
Culture.
Yeah, exactly. I've been there before. I don't get carried away till I get to the dance. If I don't get to the dance, don't talk to me.
Yeah, but here says that I don't see them choking. Impossible. They're gonna win. It's just one game.
That's gonna be scary. Chalk
it's impossible.
Charles Barkley said, if Boston wins tomorrow and takes it back to Boston on Monday,
they will lose the game in Boston. Will lose the game in Boston if that happens.
No, that's not true.
Well, game 7.
And guess what?
The momentum is crazy.
And guess what? Boston won 4 times in Miami this last season. Yeah, they won 4 times this last.
And Miami won twice in Boston to start the series.
Yeah, that's true.
come on,
But
man.
I don't know. Game 7, like
Let's not pretend.
Boston have been winning the game 7s lately. Last year they beat
guys,
Milwaukee. This year they beat Philly. I don't know if you guys can beat them.
And they needed 7 to beat Miami last season, right? But
can we agree? Can we agree?
And they were a Jimmy
Denver-
Butler 3. They were a Jimmy Butler 3-pointer away from making the finals last season.
Can we?
Yeah,
Can we?
do-
agree
do-
on-
That's
do-
how
do-
close
do we
that
agree-
series
can we,
was.
Can we agree that Denver beats the two teams?
No,
Straightforward.
No.
Denver won't
Denver will
beat
sweep.
No, I don't think. I don't think they
both
beat
teams.
Boston. You know, I don't think they beat
They'll-
Boston.
won't beat Miami.
They'll sweep. You think they will sweep both teams?
I think they beat Boston.
No.
Yeah.
No. I think they beat Miami. I don't think they. I don't think
Yeah,
they
they
can
beat.
Boston.
I think they beat.
I think
Denver-
Boston would be a better series than Miami.
Let me tell you
Yeah,
what.
I think so.
yeah.
I think Denver.
Yeah.
I think Denver Boston will probably be the final that goes all the way.
Let me tell you why Denver can never beat Miami, and I say never.
They'll
But-
sweep Miami, bro.
No, you don't know.
No. They
Who's
won't
going? Okay,
sweep
so let me
Miami.
ask
I
you,
don't know about
who's going to stop? Who's going to stop Jokic? Who's going to stop him?
Let me tell you what.
Bam. Just put
Hold
Bam
on.
on. I don't.
Nah,
you can't
nah,
stop
nah.
Jokic, but
Let
you
me
just
say
put Bam
something.
on him to slow him down.
Let me say something.
Bam is getting
How
cooked
are
by
you going
Jokic.
to? How you going to slow the guy down?
Let me
This guy is
slow him down.
let me hold
Take,
on.
take,
Let me
take,
give you-
let,
me give you
let
mine.
him score 50.
Bam is
take away his
undersized
play.
as well.
You have
Let
to
me
do
give
one
you-
thing.
let
You
me
have to
give
either
you
take
line.
away Jokic's playmaking or scoring.
Jokic is
take
a
away
center
one
playing
thing.
as a point guard, right?
I
Let
tell
him
you one
score
thing.
He's a
50
center.
points. Let him score 50 points. Don't let him get 20 assists, 15 assists.
Guys, this is simple here. The reason why Miami is not a good matchup for Denver is we're too small for them. We're going to go too small. And when we play small ball, you see, our small ball is a lot of teams can play
Yeah,
our
just
small
put
ball.
Jokic in pick and roll. Tire those legs.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
but the thing is,
Jokic doesn't get tired. He plays 40,
it does. It does get tired. But the thing is that if you play small ball, they can punish you as well because
Of
they
course.
have.
No,
Jokic-
small ball
yeah,
is
that's the thing.
They'll
small ball
beat
is
you on the
high-
boards, right? They'll beat you on the boards.
Yeah.
Hold on. Small
Yeah, they'll
ball
beat
is
you on the
high-
boards.
Hold on now. Small ball is high risk, high reward. Ball.
It is. Obviously,
It
you have to hit more. You have to be more efficient than them. But
that-
that
exactly.
that
But-
shows as well.
But guess what? We all know Miami is
Exactly.
not that efficient on the 3
What?
points, right?
Excuse me?
No. This year these playoffs they've been on
the
fire.
numbers? It
But-
may be
These
killing me.
playoffs now.
Look at the numbers.
Against Boston, okay. Well, okay.
Let me-
Well,
if you remember what I said
if they go, yeah. If they go small against
We have
Denver,
We have
I'm sorry, Denver wins, man. But Denver will just cope.
That's how it. No,
Look,
see the thing is,
you're talking about a 7-foot
listen,
center that plays that carries the ball like a point guard and shoots the ball too.
you know how a hippo beats a lion in a fight, right? It takes it to the water.
It takes you to the water.
Thank you. And that's exactly small ball. You bring
And that's
it's
what the
like
Heat do
So-
too. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
what
Guys,
they
see you guys on
do.
Sunday.
The waters and
Make sure you
everything.
come on Sunday.
Exactly. We'll
Let's
bring
come.
you to the streets and finish you
Make
off.
sure you come on Sunday.
Peace.
Peace, guys.
Yeah,
Take
peace,
care, man.
peace, man. Peace,
Have a good
man.
night. Yeah, bye.
All right.